Woohoo!
Oh, we're playing Starfinder.
Hey, hello, we're playing Starfinder.
Oh shit. Create the
Um,
character real quick.
Thank you. Minor technical difficulties because people like to hack into places. I blame you, Ferrix. I think you're behind all the hacking.
Probably.
Technomancing.
Exactly.
Dumping it all on Ferrix Chan.
I hate it. We do have a temporary player tonight that will be taking over for Laura for a little bit. She's got a new job, so she starts working super early the following day. So she's going to go ahead and step away until she can get everything sort of figured out with that. But we'll come across them later because last time you guys went through the drift, 22 whole days through the drift. And very little got in your guys' way to get in there. As you guys were getting closer and closer to the end of the drift, you guys did hear Al go, upgrading. Where Ferrix and Otto both took off towards the computer to try to figure out exactly what Al was upgrading. And after some time with the source code, looking at you, you guys were able to go ahead and figure out that all this ones and zeros were actually memories of an android named Freedom 11. Someone who goes around and part of the android freedom movement, looking for people who once enslaved androids and trying to exterminate them. But you guys went ahead, put up some firewalls, make sure that Freedom 11 couldn't have total access to your ship, and then allowed Freedom 11 to finish the download. After some talking with Al and Freedom 11, a little bit back and forth with the group, you guys allowed Al/Freedom 11 access to the drift navigation to make sure that they had the waypoint available to when they needed to exactly exit the drift, as going a little bit earlier, a little bit later can cause some pretty terrible things to happen with exiting the drift. So they were able to go ahead and exit the drift, and where they popped out was in the middle of the Zidarian system, and they were extremely close to where is that planet? Palrian and Chatruna. One is more of a dark green covering, and one is more gray. Chatruna is the one that's more grayish, but Palrian, excuse me, still getting these names down, is definitely that darker green one that you guys sort of can see within view shot of where you guys exited the drift at. So you have a choice of which planet you guys would like to go to. No one aboard the ship has been to this galaxy system. You guys aren't even sure if Starfinder themselves has been here. But you guys are here 22 days later.
As we come out of the drift, just from the bridge, all right, y'all, I told you I was going to get you out of there one way or another. Record-ass time. I shaved 6 hours off of that 22 days, all right?
Good thing we almost ran out of nutritional pills.
Wait, did we?
No, we didn't.
No, those were infiltrated.
I believe he is joking, Captain.
I guess I'm captain now, too.
Everybody captain.
Freedom 11, you're captain now, too.
We have a new captain.
Nope. Freedom 11, you ain't captain. I don't trust you. I ain't even really met you yet, but like, damn. We're not doing it. Everybody who steps foot on this ship cannot be captain. Looking at you, Captain.
Well,
Come on.
I have not stepped foot on the ship.
They have a
You got it
point.
there.
I feel like semantics are in play. But, all right. I'm just going to go back to beeps and boops at the console.
We went ahead and you want to go ahead and run a computer scan on the planets, or would you have a
Yeah, I was just about to
preference?
ask Rix if we have that option since we kind of firewalled everything off.
Oh, we still have manual controls.
Great. Can you manually control the scanners to scan?
I don't know. Can I?
Isn't that just like looking
I'm
around?
just 24.
24.
I swear, I'm about to unlock Freedom 11 with this attitude. I
Good
just
luck.
have them do everything for
Right.
me.
Which planet are you wanting to scan with that 24?
We'll start with the less watery one.
All right. So, what you are able to tell, it has regular size gravity compared to Absalom Station. There's no major changes. Mostly, it's an Arctic planet, completely frozen over. But doesn't have any sort of toxins or anything that you're able to tell with the scan.
Normal breathing, or do we need apparatus? stuff?
Yeah, normal breathing.
Okay. So, all right, and then I'll scan the other one. Why not?
'Kay.
30. Natural 20. So whatever.
Yes.
Just,
NBD. Aquatic Planet. Solid 85% of the planet is underwater. The last 15% of it is above, obviously. This one does have extremely high gravity. And it does have some sort of toxin in the air.
well, we get two choices. Either cold ice ball that's kind of like Absalom, but colder, like a freezer, like someone left the freezer open, versus water planet where we always will have to wear environment stuff.
How cold is the ice planet?
I'm sure it told me.
Yeah. Ice Planet is sitting at a very comfortable negative 40 degrees
There you
Degrees
go.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
It's very important here.
It is very important, but Fahrenheit.
I have.
What do environmental protections go to? Like -40?
I think so.
So, we'll be wearing stuff anyway. Either way.
Well, what's our...
Is there any
Main.
technology on these planets?
Exactly what does all your scan give you?
Doesn't tell me. So,
Anything and everything that
up
Rick
to
has
you.
Up to me. Not really. Not really able to tell. Not sure if it's because of the atmosphere. But you're not reading a lot of technologies from either thing. But you also could be just
What about
far enough away.
life forms?
Life forms. There does have a sense of life on it. It doesn't have the exact of the race, but you can definitely tell there are life forms on both planets.
Okay. Well, it's up to Captain now. You got all the information.
All right. So what's the play here? We find, hey, Freedom 11. Do you want to not be in our ship, right? That's the ideal.
Yes.
Cool. Did you scan any technology here, Rix?
I think our scanner's broken or something. It's not really working on the technology bit. It did scan some life forms, but
All right.
What's our prerogative?
Well, our prerogative is next step is to figure out a plan to get.
Oh, I know this one. Yeah, get paid. Lay down. Powerade.
Very good, Rix.
Nope. Nah, bud. We're gonna check your notes. I know you wrote it down somewhere. And I'm not gonna help you with this one because you understand it.
Oh,
think you
oh,
got it perfectly.
I used
Nah.
the. Oh,
R-
Yeah,
wrong
I'm pretty sure
brand
Twinkies
and
was in
wrong
there somewhere.
activity.
laying down is different. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I get where I messed up.
Yeah, you said get some rest, but that is not what you're supposed to be doing in that scenario.
Oh. I'll make some notes on that.
Yikes.
So now we're trying to figure out how to not die to the Vesk. That is. We also have to assume that Starfinder is on her ass at this point as well. So, that's rough. But we're here and we're alive. So
And
that's
there's a
good.
curse that might,
Yeah, I actually forgot about that one.
I did too. And I'm the one cursed. That's
Yep, you are definitely the one cursed.
Don't worry. We just need to find a really, really good priest.
Do they have those out here?
Sure. They're all over the
everywhere.
place. Who doesn't like religion? So,
I don't think
I'm
any
not-
of
I
our
mean-
gods reach this far.
Okay, so we can go on the planet where the air is going to kill us, or we
Yeah.
can go on the planet where the air is going to kill us. Does that sum up our situation pretty well?
more or less.
What was the temperature on the water planet?
I mean, it's roughly about like 75.
A balmy 75.
Yeah.
Sounds-
Clear
just
skies.
retire there.
Lots of sunshine.
Wait,
Lots
wasn't there
of-
toxins in the air?
Lots of beachfront property.
I'd rather breathe in toxins. It's like living in a dense city.
It's really
You
no
know what?
different than Absalon Station.
On that note,
Can you
yeah, let's go to the water planet.
can we see if there's any planetary internet? What do they fucking call it?
Infosphere.
Infosphere.
Photosphere?
Infosphere.
Infosphere, thank you.
I love the idea of Otto just not understanding the internet.
Said Google.
He probably reads manuals for his vehicles that he's
Yeah,
repairing.
probably.
He's like, when I Google it, it comes up. I don't need to know why.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, if I pull up an infosphere, does anything come up?
yes, there does. So you don't have a individual planet infosphere, but the galaxy itself has a very broad infosphere.
Okie doke.
Cool.
Is
Google
there
these
intelligent
planets.
life?
Googling the planet. You Googling.
Sick.
You Google it.
You Googleize it.
Go ahead and make a
What are you
computers check
Googling?
for me.
I'm ya Googleizing, sir. Ooh, I did
You
not
don't
get
think I know what a
Googleized very
Googling
good.
is?
14.
Oh. Yes, there seems to be some sort of intelligent life forms that are communicating over the infosphere. That being said, it isn't a language you don't know.
Yet.
If
Yet.
only,
Yet.
if only there were a solution.
You now know. Uh,
Hey guys, I can read. It's weird.
What's that like?
Right. It's so weird. Let me pull up my notes
Denver's-
here.
Denver is now illiterate. It's canon. They're just too good looking to have to learn to read.
Also, I thought about making Otto computer dumb because when you guys said it as like canon, and I looked over, I was like, "Oh, that's right. That would make a lot of sense." I have a +9 in computers.
Right. You're
I
sort
should
of-
know a lot.
Sort of a engineer. Most of the planets in this solar system have pretty decent technology, whether medium or high. The only planets that does not have high technology would be Paurian, which has the lowest technology. You barely see like weather updates and stuff coming from them.
Because the weather is always cold as balls.
Exactly. And then
Is the cold one Palrian? Is that
it,
true?
yes, it is true.
Okay.
No, I take that back. It's the Aquatic Planet.
Okay.
But that and Nulia are the two low technology planets.
So which one's the highest?
Highest technology planet would be Chatruna.
How far away is that?
That one is the Arctic planet.
Okay.
And
Okay,
what
so
you can tell,
there's life. They have technology.
and what you
we
can
can
tell, it's
rebuild
the
it.
Absalon station of this solar system. Like most trading is done on Chatruna.
Oh, okay. So we're not going to be outside. This is what I'm hearing.
Well, what if they just are like a really high tech Yeti culture? You know,
Just wear your protective suit. It'll keep you warm.
they're just covered in fur.
I don't think it keeps me warm enough, but
Yeah, the protective suit only goes down to negative 20 degrees.
And it is
Negative 40.
negative 40.
next 20.
Oh, I thought you said negative 14.
No,
I'm
negative 40.
Sure, you didn't mean negative 19.
Nope, 40.
It's fine for Zerat.
41's
Yeah, Zerat's
negative
fine.
40.
sorry. Wait,
Oh,
what?
Zerat.
I mean,
Yeah.
you just
Why are you fine?
Oh, well, I grew up on the dark side of Verces. It was negative 30 every day. So we just kind of
To the light until I was already a man.
I didn't
Hey.
realize that was the issue. My apologies.
Hey, y'all want to hear my Zerat impression? I've been working on it. It's pretty good.
Oh no.
Do it.
I don't think we have a choice.
Hell yeah! That's actually pretty warm for me. I'm Zerat. I think it's pretty spot
Wow.
on.
Okay,
think-
so Zerat will be our emissary.
I think the inflection was a little off.
I think the inflection was off.
That was pretty good. There you
Yeah,
go.
Are
yeah,
you a
that's my
Bond
friend.
villain? What was that?
Is that
All right,
what
where the
you
hell
hear
we
in your
going?
head?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Where are we going?
All right,
Well,
Zerat, you just chill on this planet. You don't care. This is like how you do.
I mean, I can walk around comfortably. I know nothing else about this planet.
Because I cannot. Are there any other among us that can just chill on this planet without dying?
The
game.
ship.
The ship, yeah.
You
Metagame,
sure about that one?
Fly there.
I know Denver has
Maybe-
cold resistance, right?
Now, I'm going to tell you it's cold resistant. But, I mean, it's still going to be cold as hell. Just because,
Look,
I mean,
You only take 1d6 cold damage. What do you have? 5 cold resistance?
Yeah.
So just don't roll a 6,
just,
and you're good.
This logic is flawless. So Zerat,
I could do it if we really need to. I just,
you were willing to roll multiple times with like a 0.1 chance of us shaving ours off.
But when it
These
goes to
odds are
stepping
good.
out cold, no.
one is to go really fast, one is to be cold.
What if I said you might be able to take one of your new speeders out that Otto has been fixing
You
up?
son of a bitch, I'm in.
Great. We have 2 emissaries. Anyone else?
I have a lighter. Would that provide me with heat?
Sure, but I need you on the ship for other reasons.
Oh, favoritism. That's what it is. Gerard, you hear about this favoritism that's going on around here? He's scared of the big old vest, so he ain't got to leave the ship. That's I'm on to you, Kevin.
Deborah, how do you plan on being warm on the speeder?
Thinking really hot thoughts.
Body temperature.
I don't know if it works that way.
Ryan.
Physical science. Let's see. How long would he last out there? I rolled an 18.
18? I mean, tieflings have like a cold resistance, so they're more comfortable in the cold. So I mean,
Just to loop you in kind of some stats wise. Where is it?
I think anytime they take cold damage, they knock 5 off automatically.
Yeah, so just some
being a
stats
tiefling.
for Denver here. As a tiefling, I get resistance 5 to cold, electricity, and fire. So I just take 5 less damage from all that.
And it's a
Okay.
D6
Per minute.
per minute. So, they could be out there for a little bit longer before it starts chipping them out.
Now, if you take any damage from cold, you start getting frostbite and hyperthermia, which is the same as fatigue status.
Yeah, so just take 1 point for me, and that's all I need.
That won't happen, right, Denver?
Oh, hell no. I'm too fast for the cold to catch my ass.
That's what I'm thinking. It's
Okay,
also
well-
we're also not certain you have to go outside. There might be some sort of
Docking system.
society docking system, base station. I heard
Oh.
most of the trade happens here, so let's
we can
buzz
just
the tower.
let's just
Alright.
send out a message.
Yeah. What's the name of this planet?
I'm not sure we can send out a message without them being like, "Well, who are you and why are you here?" And then they're like, "Oh, you want to
Actually, we should probably figure that out. We were a crew, part of the Starfinder. We're no longer part of Starfinder. We're now just a crew. What are we?
A traveling circus.
Some sort of suicide squad?
All of those options so far have
I
sucked.
now have plans for the rest of the night. I'm sorry, guys.
But we have one really good song for the whole soundtrack.
Or some sort of the suicide squad?
Oh, my
All right, I'm gonna
friends
need
are
you
best.
to stop bringing up death. All right,
Okay.
we are
All my
not gonna
friends are
die.
dead.
Literally my theme.
So Starfinder hasn't been out this way, so we could be like, "Hey, we're from Starfinder. We're here. I don't know, to Starfinder."
Why can't we just be explorers?
Yep.
Also
You know what? You know what, Rix? In fact, I know you were joking before. You are the new captain, because we are a group of explorers, and you are our leader.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I will make all the decisions and talk to all the people.
Oh, good.
But when random folks ask, you're the captain. That way, we're throwing everybody off. They don't even know. Somebody
Hell
comes in,
yeah.
they're like, "Oh yeah, the captain is this weird dude that always like has grenades." I'm like, "No, the captain of this ship really liked exploring." And boom, thrown off. Nobody knows.
Ain't nobody
What
gonna
if we-
know.
What if we just label ourselves as mercs? That way, it's the same thing in exploration, but now it's known we're ready for. Because if you just tell people explorer, they might be like, "Oh, they're already doing their own thing. We have a
Right.
problem, but."
No, this is perfect. So Rix, you're the archaeologist. You're exploring. We're explorer. Otto, head of security. You got a detail here with us. We're both. We are mercenaries and explorers. It's a twofer.
Merc explorers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm working on it. Never mind. That's dumb.
No mercy exploration.
We can also hire ourselves out for
Company.
money because exploring is expensive. We're both. We're exploring, but also we'll fuck your day.
All right.
I'll let you give the
Here-
sales pitch.
Here we go. No Mercy Expedition Incorporated. That's our company. We're exploring, and I dare you to try some shit because
It sounds like a group of Vesk settlers. I'm not down for that.
Might get the wrong idea.
There is
No
a
mercy
negative
explorers. Like,
connotation.
are you here to explore our planet and wipe it out at the same time?
A little bit. I'm okay with them thinking that.
We're the type of explorers that conquer everything we explore.
Yeah,
No.
which planet? I'm pointing at the ice planet, right? We're flying there. I'm going there.
Yeah, go to there.
Well,
Give it a
Alright.
buzz.
my thought is like, if Freedom 11 doesn't want to be in our ship anymore, we need to find something that has enough data storage to put all of this data into.
Hey, Freedom 11, how much data you taking up on this ship right now?
Did you just ask me my size?
Data storage wise, yeah. Like, are we talking like terabytes? Are we
I don't
talking
ask how much
teraflops?
space you take up in your
I
realm.
am about. Hey, you can see how much I take up off the ship's logs. Damn it! Hey.
I'll just send Denver a message with how much it is. It was like 83 terabytes or something crazy like that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're gonna need a lot of old DVRs.
Or a lot of wheels, ribbon wheels.
Or an
Mhm.
android body.
Now that is a great idea.
Well,
How do we get the soul out of
Otto,
an
can
android?
you make a robot with a television screen in the middle of it?
I was literally just sending Olivia a message asking if she wants me to make a robot body, and I'm just gonna delete that message right now because I'm just gonna talk. Yeah, sure, I could do that if that's what Freedom wants. I could make a android, or it's not an android; it would just straight up be a robot with an AI intelligence. Yeah, sure.
Do you have the BioWare necessary available for me to inhabit it?
Oh,
Ooh. Mm,
We
we forgot about the
Zerat,
bio.
what was that video game you had? We got a video game. I don't know if that helps.
Good game.
are you talking about the AI chip I don't use?
Nope.
All right.
Where's this bio? Wait, what's this bio you're talking about then?
I'll fill you in later, Otto. Makes sense
Hey.
now.
Hey, when two androids love each other very much, all right?
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you asked the question. I'm
no, this needs to
answering you.
happen. We got to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on, I'm gonna roll a 9 on my. Yep, I got a 19 on computers. It's a no for that.
I'm gonna go polish my armor.
is that a euphemism? I don't
Yeah, I
care.
was gonna say, are we still talking about weapons?
They've been polishing armor a lot in these 22 days.
Yikes. Anyway, so
rough.
you're heading towards
I
this-
bunk next to them. It's rough.
this planet.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go freeze our ass off
We're gonna go find
because
Everett.
that
Here we
is
go.
where we are most likely to find something that
All right.
Freedom 11 wants.
I'm gonna put a hailing frequency, and if they want to talk to us, then they can talk to us, I guess.
Okay. Please state your business.
Exploring.
That's it. That's all you're gonna say.
Anything in particular?
No, it's more like a casual exploration trip.
Tell him your mom. Say your mom.
Your mom.
Do you have to whisper if you have telepathy?
Yeah.
Like, a psychic whisper.
Yeah, that's bring it in for landing. Which
think-
city are you planning on landing at?
The one with all the android bodies.
Captain, tell him your mom again because it's funny.
Is that where you wanted to say?
I said it.
Hold on.
I'm gonna mute it and be like, "Are you okay? What's going on?"
You didn't give me a lot to go on as far as who I'm talking to here. I expected a
Well,
foreign language. I'm not gonna lie. I
As the
expected you to be
captain,
doing all this.
Expected you to be able to hold a conversation without making it weird.
I mean, I could.
Have you met me?
It's pretty true.
I didn't
Okay.
think you would say your
Look.
mom.
We
Okay.
want people to leave us alone.
By saying your mom?
Yes, by being weird when we get there, we're travel that we are a bit odd. We're not dangerous, but we're a bit odd.
Wouldn't that
And
just
then
make us
people-
interesting?
No, people will leave us alone.
Captain, I don't mean.
I've been
Hold on.
successfully dodging social interactions with people I don't like using this exact tactic my entire life.
I'm
Oh,
gonna look at.
actually, that makes more sense. Okay,
Yeah, you were there.
I was.
spin
there.
around
Remember
and-
Cindy De La Garza in the 3rd grade?
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't know
Never
what
talked to
do.
me again, did she?
Bro,
Well,
you
I
kept
mean,
up with the
you-
conversation, but you made a name up like that fast.
I'm gonna look at Collie real quick and just go. Now, Collie, I don't mean shit by this, but I have to apologize before I say it. Captain, I think that that was some dog shit from what I've heard come out of your mouth. If I think Collie could have done better in that conversation, and I only heard her say like 10 words total.
Okay. All right, get ready. Get ready for your wishes to come true. All right.
No,
You're
don't.
clear to land at Arak.
Thank
I
you very
unmute it.
much. What is your name, good friend?
What?
You're not. I muted again. You're not gonna put centipedes in this person's bag, right?
I did that once, Rix, and you will never let me live it down. I know it was your mother's purse, but it was just the one time.
She never let us go outside again.
Well, it's because we brought centipedes back in. It was kind of logical.
That explains so much about Riggs.
Name is
need
First
to-
Lieutenant and Chief Mate Mick.
All right, Chief Mate Mick, thank you so much for introducing us to, can you just actually direct us to exactly where we're supposed to be going right now? You said come on in, but I don't see a ping on our radar here.
A few moments later, you get a ping on their radar.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to talk to you more about what we're doing here. Because that's what my crew wants.
Bro, we are never getting hired.
The line
Y'all wanted
disconnects.
this. Y'all wanted this. This is, see this
No,
shit?
no one
And what I do it your way? See what I do it your way, Otto?
No! What I want is to be normal, so people hire us for jobs, so we can make money and live. And apparently, I now have to buy cyborg android parts, something with a robot that's expensive. We need money.
I'm flying us to that ping, by the way, while Otto's yelling.
Go ahead and roll a piloting for me while you go ahead and enter the atmosphere.
Can we just say I made it? It's a 30.
We explode.
Right. DC was a 45. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you didn't make it.
Very high level planet.
You do, when you guys enter the atmosphere and get closer and closer to the planet, you can feel the wings on your ship begin to shake pretty heavily. But Denver and the amazing pilot that they are able to keep it relatively steady as you guys bring it in towards this planet. As you guys are looking out, for those of you that are on the bridge, it is completely desolate this entire way. It's getting so cold that the windows are beginning to frost up around the exterior of the ship. As you guys begin to descend on a relatively small town. It's a little bit larger than Cabaret on Abalon was. But it is severely broken down. And you see one other ship here.
Now, I know that words were exchanged about who said what and where we were flying, but I did not choose this, and it is sketchy as shit, and I want to protest every single day of my life, but I guess I'll park here if this is what we're doing.
This
Can
is
I-
the trading hub.
Can I do like a scan or something to see if this is real? Are we really here at a podunk town in the middle of a
Hold on.
snow place?
Hold on. Denver's like creepy magical orb. Let me touch that. Then we go park in an alley, and they can't deal.
I don't like it.
27.
27.
27.
You actually get a pretty good scan off, especially being this close to the planet's surface. You do see multiple, roughly about 45 different individuals walking around inside of this town. But there is a large hole in the center of town that goes hundreds and hundreds of feet down, roughly about 562 feet. Straight down.
Specific rough number.
Roughly, you know.
Okay,
There's a hole in this
we'll
town.
go check out the town.
Aren't you
I'll
gonna?
go with you.
Free.
Are you gonna
Did you?
die?
At this point, probably.
I guess we're going out in the cold.
Hey,
Well, wait, no, we're in like a structure, right? Like it's protected from
Right,
the
no,
environment.
no, not right now. It is just a open. There's no rooftops or anything. Like there's a roofs on these buildings, but the
Oh.
overall like the town itself does not have a dome or anything on top of it to protect it from the atmosphere.
The large sinkhole in the middle of town, is that big enough for the ship to fit through, or how big is that?
No, it would not be big enough for the ship to fit through. Based off the scans, it's probably about 150 feet across from one side to another.
Fine, I will stay in. Zerat. Denver,
Yeah.
you're up.
Cool.
Let's check this place out.
Here's an entire shopping list.
I was gonna say, what parts do we need for a robot body?
I don't. Somebody mentioned that we have some parts. What is that about? Do we have bio something?
No, I think what Freedom 11 was trying to say was that they also need BioWare parts in order to,
Integrate.
download completely.
But you do know that, like, androids have been stopped being made for hundreds and hundreds of years. Like, they don't get printed off the press. At least not
So
anymore.
just give me a nice video call when you get there, and I'll just point some things out, I guess.
Better yet, if you can find like a full unoccupied android body, that would be probably better. But
Yeah. Let me just find you a whole ass body for sale.
they're on aisle 6. Okay, just go.
What if we were to find an occupied body and we just make it be unoccupied?
That sounds like murder.
Sounds like freedom.
11
What?
times.
I mean, if you're willing to do that, why don't you just unoccupy the ship?
We tried.
I don't mean you. I mean like the android. If you're just willing to kill androids, or not android, AI. I don't know. I'm done.
Freedom 11 chirps up. I don't kill androids or AI. I kill people who enslave androids.
I'm down for that.
Good.
So if we just find an android who's enslaving another android, we can justifiably.
You're right. That's a much
Smash its
easier
head.
search than finding parts.
Do you have any?
All right,
Androids?
sure. Right. Should we go?
Would this be a good time to start up our party fund?
I got $5.
I'm willing to contribute 400 credits.
Whoa.
What do I have? I have 353 credits. I'll throw them all in there. I don't care.
What do we need a party fund for?
Android
We gotta
points
buy a
currently.
body for Freedom 11.
Do they sell android bodies? I'm serious about the whole finding one.
Very loose terms on finding.
Discovering,
Yes.
So
exploring.
exploring.
Wait, no, that
Wait, hold on.
sounds bad.
Procuring
Exactly.
an android body.
Let's not explore the android body right now. We don't need to do that.
Let's just see what they got for now.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'll be real straight with all y'all right now. I ain't got actual money. See, I'm not really that liquid at the moment, but we could sell one of the bikes, and that bike could go towards the party
Ooh.
fund.
Ooh, what if you go and do a race for lots of money?
I'd be down if there's a race on the planet.
No,
I'd
you
get
just race around the town until they give you lots of money,
in.
right?
That's not how it works, Rick. If
Oh.
it did, goddamn, I'd be so much money.
Now, I bet this ice would make for some pretty insane courses.
I'm gonna find out about it. All right, come on, let's go, Zrap.
Let's go.
I would like to, if the snow looks drivable, I would like to take the bike that won't explode because it can take one other passenger.
Neither of
None
them
of the bikes.
explode anymore after Otto spent about 2 weeks
Hell yeah!
fixing the bike.
All right, then I want to take one of the bikes.
And if correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they're hover bikes, so it doesn't really matter if it's drivable.
Sick. Then we're taking the bike. Gerard, get on the back.
I mean,
Okay.
Gerard could just drive his own.
Nah,
I don't trust myself.
I don't trust you either. Sorry, bud. I ain't never seen you drive.
They're both land vehicles.
Yeah.
Not sure if that means hover bike.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I mean, It's really
would say
whatever
no.
Josh decides.
Right. So it is a small hop, skip, and a jump away. On hoverbike, it'd probably be just 2 minutes. So I will go ahead and roll 2d6 for you, Denver. And you're fine.
Hey.
But you can, I mean, you're still resistant to it, but you can absolutely feel just like how unbelievably cold it is outside.
Right, and this is like goggles down, like everything zipped up the best that it can be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't trying to lose my eyeballs.
As you go ahead and get into town, you notice it's pretty barren. Look around, you see there is almost like the streets were like shoveled out with snow. Almost make like a very small like wall around the city that's just like piled on snow, just a little taller than the rest of the snow surrounding it. But you do see multiple androids just sort of shoveling snow or just walking around. But most of them seem extremely worse for wear.
This is not what I was expecting.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell I was expecting. This just don't feel right.
You do notice as you guys get closer and closer to the center of town, the giant hole that is there. There's there's 2 cranes, one on the north side and one on the south side. And you do see a bunch of androids sort of walking up to the lift, getting into it, and you notice that each one of them have large like jackhammers and just sort of plop down and begin to descend down into the hole.
All right. As we get a little bit closer to the crane, like whichever, to one of the cranes, I'm gonna slow down, and if there's somebody to talk to, I want to ask them about it. Just kind of flag somebody down.
There's tons of androids walking by.
All right, I'm gonna stop one. Hey there, bud. We just touched down. A little lost around here, looking for anywhere that we might be able to set up. You know, just kind of get out of the ship, stretch our legs a little bit. What's up with the hole?
The robot just sort of looks over to your general direction and just stares.
All right, good, great talk, bud.
I like him.
And just continues walking. And it's just like shoveling the snow, taking the snow and like throwing it down into the pit off the streets.
There's snow in the pit.
So I guess look around for a parts store or hospital.
Yeah,
Whatever it would be here. I'm not sure where to
a
go.
mechanic. Do androids go to the hospital, or do they go to a mechanic? Or is it a little of both?
Ripper Doc.
Depends on the type of hurt.
Right.
Go ahead and both of you guys can make, or one person make a perception, the other one can assist.
I'll roll perception.
I will assist. Let me see here. And I get to assist.
Okay.
Get your +2.
All right, +2. Wow, it's perception. All right, 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 18 is 29.
29. It takes you guys a little bit as you're walking through. It takes roughly about another 3 minutes to look around. Denver, you're still fine currently.
Hell yeah.
But you guys continue and you find what looks like a hospital. It's a 2-story building, rather small.
Then I'll park the bike in front of it, like find a spot kind of out of the way, not trying to be a tool. Hey, Zra, you want to talk about it? Should I talk about it? I don't know what we're asking for.
Well, I don't know all the parts. We maybe want to call Rick's, ask what we need. But I figured if there's any place that has leftovers or parts or recently deceased that we don't have to kill, we might be able to find something here.
Yeah, I like it. All right, let's head on in then.
Okay, you guys head on in, and it's very. You guys have seen a lot of like just hospitals around the Pact Worlds. They are rather normal-looking hospitals. This is a metal floor with a single desk in the middle of the room. There's an elevator that goes up behind them, but it has a what looks like a android sitting behind, just staring straight forward.
I will telepathically to the android just say, "Can you hear me?"
Just stares.
Denver, I do not believe that is an android. I believe
What?
that is a robot.
All right, cool. Hey, I'm gonna kind of knock on the desk a little bit in front of him. We got some questions for you. Are you able to respond?
You see, like, as it sort of like moves its shoulders, you can hear like ice, and you can see like a small layer of ice sort of snap off and move, and like you hear it powering up. Hello. What? Oh, go.
All right. Hey, thank you. Take it easy, bud. It's all right. Take a minute. Wake up. Looks like you just had yourself a nap. That's fine. We were looking to inquire about some parts.
Does not compute.
Give me 1 second here, and I'm gonna turn around. Who we calling for this one? Is this Ferrex? Is this Otto?
Yes. Can't we call them both?
I mean, we totally could. Yeah, I'm gonna call both of them.
Okay. You guys get a call.
Hey y'all, Zerat and I found this like robot hospital, and it's a little weird, but like, what parts are we looking for? I said that we were looking to buy some parts, and the receptionist told me does not compute. So
I will send you a list of bare minimum needs, I guess. The actual list will be determined by Josh.
Did you forget the list that I gave you?
I mean,
Oh, I didn't know you gave a list.
yeah,
It was
so
paper though, so it probably like flew off in the bike or something.
I was driving real fucking quick, and a lot can happen. See, what happened is I only have two hands, and I need both of them to drive.
And no pockets. Got it.
No pocket. Jurat ate it, but that's neither here nor there. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. Just hit me with the list, and we'll make it quick.
You got it, Otto.
Send.
All right. Thank you. Is it warm on the ship? It's cold as shit out here.
When you guys stepped in, it's warmer than it is outside, but it is absolutely no means warm. It's probably like -10 at this point, so you guys don't need your environmental protection any longer to be out here, but it is still cold. Everything, as you look around, everything in this room has a thin layer of ice on it.
That's crazy.
You get a list of robot parts, and then it just says BioWare ?
That's an auto list. Very specific on what we need. We need the thing that makes power. BioWare, maybe.
Decent physical science.
Some sort of fake stomach. I don't know.
Uh, but
it's-
yeah,
I was just gonna say, once I get that list, I'm just gonna present it to the receptionist to go, we're trying to buy this. Are any of these things that we could buy from you?
scanning. We do not sell those. We're a hospital.
Yeah, that's why we came to you, trying to see if we could buy. Do you know anybody who we could buy these from?
I am programmed to save lives.
And I'm the weird one. I'm the weird
And,
one.
and this is going to be saving a life.
How can I help you?
Is there anybody
You
even
can-
in this hospital?
You can help me by telling me where I can buy this damn list full of parts.
Would you like to see the directory?
Yes, please. Show me the directory.
A screen pops up. You do notice there are 3 doctors up on the 2nd floor.
All right. Hey, I need to talk to this doctor right here, Dr. McCulkin. I'm also sure I'm not reading right. I think I might be illiterate. But I need to talk to that guy. I'm just going to point to one of the doctors. I need to talk to him right now.
You look at it, it's not a language you know.
Yeah, I'm making things up. But Dr.
point to
McCulkin,
that-
I need to talk to them right now.
Scanning availability. They're available.
Hell yeah. Just this way? You might just head this way?
He turns around and points to the elevator.
Cool. Thanks. Gerard, come on. Let's go. Come on.
As you guys walk behind the robot, you notice the robot doesn't have a lower section. It's actually like affixed to the desk, as if it was just literally made to be a receptionist.
Now, from all of these that we've seen, are they androids or are they robots?
So androids, you notice they will have like a lot of like what look like LED tattoos on them and stuff like that. They seem like android-ish without like the tattoos on them. So like they have like the human features, but they don't have like the LED portions of them.
Okay. All right. Then up the elevator we go, I guess.
Okay. You go up the elevator. You have to push real hard on the 2, and then you actually have to end up breaking a layer of ice that's covered the 2 as you guys head up to the 2nd floor. And the entire time you're heading up to the 2nd floor, it's just like screeching the whole way up. You probably don't know the last time this elevator has been used and or serviced. But you guys make it to the 2nd floor. It opens up as you see 3 desks that have a robot sort of sitting at it, similar to the receptionist. And you see about 13 beds that are all empty. The lights are off.
It's not weird or anything. It just out of like reflex, my hand goes to my pistol. Just like, this makes me uncomfortable.
I don't know if they're going to have anything here.
Yeah. Do we keep asking? Do we just, what the hell was that word? Asking?
Asking?
Yeah. So we gonna ask around, or we should just head back to the ship? Like, I don't know what the fuck.
I say we check the morgue. If nothing's useful down there we can use, get it out of here.
Cool. Do we want to talk to this doctor since we're already up here or not?
You are more than welcome to. I don't think they'll be of any use.
All right. I want to go up to one of the desks.
As you step out of the elevator, the lights begin to boom, 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 all light up as they all begin to instantly sort of shatter shortly after, as if they haven't been used in a long while, and the energy is unusual and begins to shatter around. So you guys are back in darkness, and there's just glass sort of hanging inside of the light fixtures above. You see the 3 doctors almost all simultaneously look over. Welcome, all in unison.
Oh, and they're droid doctors.
Yeah.
Okay. Greetings there, Doc. Question.
What is your ailment?
Neither of us are sick. We're looking for we're looking to procure anything on this list. Is this something you'd be able to help us out with? I'll show them the list.
We heal people.
Yeah, and this list's gonna heal somebody. Can you help me out?
When can you ask them when the last time they healed someone was?
Yeah, absolutely. And Doc, while you're working on that, when was the last time you healed somebody?
Scanning. 42 years.
All right. Hey, Doc, what's that big ass hole in the middle of town for?
Unknown.
All right. Where's the morgue?
What's a morgue?
The place you put bodies.
No, they
Unknown.
don't heal people here.
Scrap room.
Hey, where's your parts bin? Where's your spare parts room?
Unknown.
All right, Doc, you've been great help. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and take a nap again. All right. I'm gonna turn around and head on back and just kind of like nudge Gerard on the way back by. That was a total bust.
This is what Ferrix would have been useful here. He could hack into the robots, learn everything you need to know.
Yeah.
I wish I could be more like him.
You know what? Sometimes I wish I could be too. No, just actually smart, not just incredibly handsome.
Yes. Shall we go?
Yeah, probably. It hurts being this handsome sometimes. I'll tell you that. I'm just gonna kind of ramble about it as the doors close.
As the doors close, you guys see all the doctors like power down and go back to the same state that they were in. You guys get back to the first floor, and it comes to a very abrupt stop as you hear something snap above you. And the doors just begin to open.
I don't like that. All right, cool. All right. Hey, on our way past the receptionist that's like attached to it. Hey, don't get up. It's fine. No, you're good.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah,
It's a warm one.
sure. Start up the bike. Is there anywhere else worth checking?
I kind of want to go down into the hole, but that might be a terrible idea.
If we're gonna go to the hole, I think we rally up everybody and go to the hole.
Agreed.
Because I don't want to go. I want to go down the hole. That sounds awesome. Would be the first hole that I've jumped down with the group. But I don't want to do it by myself, and I don't want to drag just you along for a bad decision. I'd rather have everybody present to go, what the hell was this choice? And I'd be like, it wasn't me. It was the captain. Captain didn't make a choice to stop me.
Great plan. We have a great
yeah.
track record with holes.
I mean, hey, adventure is out there, I guess.
For the Devourer. Let's return.
Let's head on back to the ship for the Devourer, but hell yeah. I'm just on the bike back to the ship.
As you guys go ahead and head back to the ship. Denver, you are fine again. As we have 2 minutes back to the ship. You guys turn off your environmental protection. I technically don't have to even use it because it's not really helping anyway. But you guys get back, and you guys arrived to the ship.
As soon as we get back on the ship, that was a bust. Ain't nothing but droids out there, man. None of them know what the hell's going on. I asked them for this parts list, and they're like, we save people. And I was like, yeah, that list gonna save people. They're like, we don't get it. I'm like, whatever, man.
Wait, save people. Where did you go?
To a hospital?
Droid Hospital. I figured they would have bio life chip essences.
Sounds like a rudimentary AI.
You went to a hospital and asked if you could have body parts.
I offered to buy them.
And I'm the weird one in this situation. Otto, you hearing this shit?
I mean, I probably would have done the same thing.
Son of a
Oh.
bitch. All of you can stay all the way out of my business, you fucking weirdos. This is
Hey.
insane.
For any of the droids, did they look androidish?
Thank
Did
you.
Do they have like a hard drive in their brain?
No,
Finally,
he's
an
asking so we
intelligent
could
question.
kidnap them.
They're just droids, it sounds like.
Yeah. So they all look like androids, but ain't none of them got those fancy light tattoos.
Outstanding. Hey, Freedom 11, what do you make of this entire situation?
It seems like you asked for the town with all the droids in it, and they sent you to a mining facility.
Yeah. Is this a body you can inhabit? What's the vibe?
It doesn't sound like there's biometric life available for me to inhabit.
But we didn't go down the hole yet, so it's possible.
Is there a city on this planet that has, intelligence? People? That's
You can't inhabit just a regular body, right? Like,
Right.
if I bring you like a carcass, that's not gonna do.
No, they're dead.
Can't be like a caribou.
So, like going to a hospital, for instance, and asking for parts, that's just not gonna cut it.
I don't know if any of you are skilled enough to create an android body.
Remind me why we're wasting time
Oh.
entertaining this idea of this intruder in our ship.
Because
Hold on, I just got challenged to not being able to build an android body, and I
Yeah.
now am even more determined.
Let's just go in the drift for another 22 days. Maybe we can make one by the time we get out.
It
seemed to
takes
go
what,
pretty
like-
well.
I think we're untouchable in the drift. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. We done did it twice, and ain't nothing bad happened. So either I'm the greatest damn pilot to ever live, or the drift really ain't that scary.
Minus the planet that hit us. But,
Circumstances, you know what? Semantics. It caught me when I was dozing off. It's fluke.
Were you high?
100%.
well,
Well, then I don't see why you wouldn't have been able to dodge it. You're always high when you fly. This is.
I can't fly sober.
I just wanted to make sure that we didn't like run out.
Nah, I was all hopped up on Mountain Dew, brother. It was.
All right. So first exploration went just smashing. Like we really killed it. Great job, everybody. Otto, it sounds like you want to make an android body.
Well, I was just gonna do it to be nice, and then I was told I don't think any of you are able to do it, and now I gotta prove this fucking ship wrong.
Great. Rix, now that we're on planet, maybe there's like an infosphere or a scan that we can do to get to. I don't know if there's like a target
yeah.
or a Radio Shack, something like that.
I think a Radio Shack might be better.
It's definitely not a hospital.
28.
28. You search the infosphere. Absolutely, pretty much. There's a very small list of people who even reside in this town, and most of them are mechanics to fix the droids whenever they break down or fix the mining equipment. But there are 4 other large cities where mostly people live, but again, if you're looking for the absolute biggest and the trade city, that's Mulmer.
Yeah, let's, Trade City.
Well,
Shoot for that one.
all right. You know what? I did actually. It's my fault that we went to a hospital. I'm not gonna lie.
In a roundabout way, thank you
No.
for accepting responsibility.
I don't think it's roundabout at all. I think if we just went to the regular place the first time, then we wouldn't have had to ask a creepy doctor in a weird hospital. I just want to apologize to those of you that had to experience that.
I think we're all in agreement that the captain fucked up. All right, let's move on.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to the trade city in the first place.
100%.
That's what I was confused
It just kind
about.
of makes sense.
Drat, do you smell that?
Gatorade?
Nah, it smells like I've been fucking vindicated. That's what that smells like.
Who's vindicated?
For
He
sending
made a
us to
bunch
the
of
vast?
he made a bunch of really good movies way back. Vindicate Diesel.
Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, you know,
Nothing else.
Quadruple X.
quadruple X. The pacifier.
Pacifier.
Pacifier returns.
The Farce and the Furious.
No, I was gonna say
those
the real
were
quick and the
really
angry. All 24 of them.
25 comes out next year. Actually,
All right,
They're
dude,
still
also-
going.
just
He also played a
Go to the
house
normal
plant
place.
that sang one line.
There was that one where he was a
I
really.
assume we're on our way to
Yes.
Mjolnir or whatever.
It was
Mulmer.
my
Mulmer.
favorite one of his
Meow,
movies was
meow.
the titanium big guy.
The aluminum tall guy, tall boy.
He just in every single movie he just went on and on about friends, never family. It was weird.
I ain't got family. I just got friends.
Just got-
My
As
family
you
betrayed me.
guys get close to Mulmer, there is a large tower built in the middle of this city where all of the ships are parked up. You guys go ahead, park it up. As you guys exit your ship, it is extremely warm. It's nice.
Interesting.
As you guys are looking outside, like towards like where you came from, flying through it, you could not see any sort of sphere or anything. But as you're looking through, you guys do see a sphere surrounding the city.
Does it seem magical in nature or natural or?
Definitely not natural.
Wakanda.
It definitely looks technology based. You see a bunch of like grids that sort of make up this sphere. But as you're sort of looking around, most of the people here, it's strange. They're roughly anywhere between like 5 and 6.5 feet tall. But they are like an upright wolf, where they have human hands, but they have the stature and the fur and the head of a wolf.
What am I looking at
Polynesian
here?
people.
All these are cats.
They're all.
You guys are
furry
like, hope you don't
mammals to me.
just dog shit, animal, wolf.
I got a
Yeah, it says the
21
lizard person.
on life science.
All mammals look the same to me.
That's
You've
racist.
seen a couple of these at Absalom Station. The race known as the Vlaka, Vlaka.
Flocka.
Thank you.
But you do know, like the ones that were at Absalom Station, their fur wasn't as poofy,
Luxurious.
and it was more better kept. These ones are more almost wild looking and thicker manes, probably to keep them warm from the cold.
All right, I'll draw a picture.
I think Thrawn just created a new sexual orientation.
Mhm.
These things sound hot, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but Camp, you good? Like, hey, bud. Like, damn.
Yeah.
It's like you ain't never seen a vlogger before, bud. You fine?
Not, not like this. Not like this.
So should
This
we
is
go to the
different.
hospital?
These flocka hit different. You know what I mean?
I mean, hey,
A little bit more husky.
yeah, my dad fucked a demon. I can't say nothing to nobody. All right, like it's just a thing.
I didn't get it until this moment. Now I get it.
Hey, brother, do whatever you do, be safe. All right.
I'm actually
Okay,
sending you guys a picture of what you're seeing.
Maybe you
Don't
shouldn't.
do it.
Hey,
Don't do it. Dangerous.
Star Fox.
More or less.
Or is it Star Wolf?
Star Wolf.
I can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Do a barrel roll.
as you guys exit your ship, where would you guys like to go?
Oh,
Hey, Freedom 11, yeah, are you aware of potential sort of bodies in the area that you could become?
If I wasn't bound by these firewalls, probably could use the ship scanner to scan for.
What if you just
Possible
tell me
milestones.
what the algorithm is, and then I'll scan for them?
Roll a diplomacy check.
Oh.
well,
Okay.
You can do it.
18.
18.
Plus 0.
Better than -1.
The AI begins to rattle off an extensive line of code.
Cool. Copy paste.
Copy and paste it. As you copy paste, you scan, and there's about 2,000 androids in this town.
Any of does it list anything, or is it just like these are all androids?
It's just more or less a algorithm to find androids on.
Okay.
a small
Can
universe.
I do a sort of I want to try to reduce the number to deactivated or maybe non-functioning but still in working order, you know, certain
Roll computers for me.
Just imagine you're on like androidsonly.com.
androidsonly.com. 23.
23. With a 23, you get the list down to 500. And most of it is just like based off of either last moved and distance. So like more like if it's on the outskirts of the city or even out of the city, sort of excluded those ones, or ones that are currently moving around, exclude those ones. You have a list of about 500 androids.
All right. Let's reduce it down by proximity then. I want to like I don't know. Closest as possible, so let's say 25 meters.
Okay.
Let's just start there. It's like
25 come up.
all right, let's go down to Freedom 11, do you have any preferences?
yeah, as I'm like drawing up things, I'm like, actually, I was gonna ask that too. Are you more? And I'm like, got like a whole blueprint that like way above my head. It's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
How many legs do
I'm
you
like,
want?
Yeah. Do you for a normal humanoid? Do you have a gender
Yes.
preference? Non-gender neutral? What am I shooting for?
Female, 2 legs.
All right. Well, then we'll
2
just
arms.
reduce it down again.
18.
All right.
Is there anything special that you want on there? Oh,
I'd like to be blue.
blue.
I-
All right. Well, I'll see
I-
if that's on the scan. I doubt it is, but you know.
Weirdly enough, Android color is not listed as a search parameter.
I tried.
we'll stop by the ink store. We'll just dip it, I guess.
Spray paint.
All right. We've got
Body
18
shop.
on this list. How do you want to divide it up, Cap?
We have 18 potential
Yeah. Just
candidates.
all right. Arms up.
Yeah.
I mean, Freedom 11. What's the what do you're in charge here? Do you want us to like? Do you? I don't understand how this works, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm very confused. Do you just get to choose the situation? Is it something that's random?
No, I could
Is it-
choose a body as long as it's not already occupied, or if the android feels like it's their time to move on, then I can.
And
Move
these
in after.
bodies are not occupied right now.
I'm sure some of them are, of the 18 that are close enough, but either
Okay, well,
not
let's-
active or haven't moved in a while. It's hard to tell with an android whether they're resting or if they're.
So is this a
Unoccupied.
sort of RFID scanner kind of thing? Like we just walk around and hopefully get close enough, and then you just jump in?
Well, you'd have to bring them back to the ship because I'm.
Great.
locked
Why don't
behind
you create?
firewalls.
What can you create? Is it appropriate for you to create a priorities list and you just like list them, rank them 1 to 18, and we just start going around and seeing who has decided to move on?
Yeah.
Maybe
What
a
if I?
swipe left, swipe right situation?
We'll go take pictures, and then
Uh.
we'll set them up in an ordered list, and you just.
Just swipe it.
Or if I input this current list of 18 into the thing, do you think you could pick one out from that?
I could probably do that.
Okay. That's probably easier than finding 18 people and bringing them to the ship. So put it in.
Okay. Freedom 11 will process 3 of them of preference. One is currently in the hospital. Second one was last seen inside of a office of some kind. In the
They already
third,
don't have a soul.
and the third is outside the ship, 2 stories down, in the loading docks.
Well, Cap, there's the list.
Those are the
We got
Those are
3
the-
now.
and they're confirmed not inhabited.
Well, we don't know that.
It's
Okay,
hard to
we'll
tell.
start with-
It's hard to tell when an android is inhabited or sleeping, especially behind a crap ton of firewalls that Ferrix and Otto put Freedom 11 behind.
Great. Well, let's go to the first one. Where is it?
The one with the highest preference is 2 floors below you, in like, which is, as you guys were like flying up, you guys are on the 18th story of this large tower that like allows ships to park on. But the platforms itself are large enough to hold like 3 ships of your size. So they're pretty large platforms on each level. But it's on the 16th level, unknown of where exactly, but it's 2 floors down.
Okay, let's go check that one out.
You go down 2 levels, and what you see is a weirdly some familiar looking races, as a band of Yosokis come off of a ship, and in a large cart is weapons, armor, and what looks like a body of an android sort of put into the cart.
Can we see the bot? Like, I again, I don't know how this works. Is this? I mean, I assume it's inhabitable, and like Freedom 11 can just now become this body, and then we can kind of walk away, right?
Well, we have to bring it to the ship. So
Yeah, I gotta work on it.
So yeah, currently it looks like it, and you can only tell because like the legs are sort of like one of the arms is like sticking out of the, what are they called? More or less like makeshift, what look like mine carts, where they just move like trolleys where you just move your stuff back and forth. You guys used one when you guys were offloading all the heavy equipment that you guys got to go to and sell. but it just has an arm just sort of dangling off the side.
Oi, why you got a body in there?
Oh, the Yosoki look over to you. Hey, why don't you mind your business?
That body is my business. Unless you're not trying to make money here.
Money, you say? Now we're in the same business. And it's sort of like all four of them waddle over with their cart.
You have guns and then a random body. What's the vibe here? Are you...
Does it look badly damaged or what?
No, it looks pretty much in one piece. You do notice there's a couple of what look like pretty decent sized laser holes on the shoulders and stuff like that. But it's dark. It's like a lightish blue skin.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Just how much you looking to?
I don't know if I have money. I think I'm putting up the community fund here.
Captain, we have 750 in the party fund.
I'm gonna step
we all
up
together?
behind.
Yeah, I'm 10
I
credits.
see.
You know, the usual.
10 credits? No, absolutely not.
Oh, did you want to put more bullet holes in it and then we'll pay 10 credits? Is that the vibe?
I mean, I'll sell you a finger for 10 credits.
A finger with bullet holes in it? Why are you selling? Why are
Well,
you
it just
selling shit
goes-
with holes in it?
Well, we were gonna scrap it, but you said you were gonna buy it.
And how much are you gonna scrap it for?
We don't know. We just got here.
Yeah, probably about 10 credits. So why don't you just take my offer and we'll move on with our lives?
Roll
I'll look up-
diplomacy.
Can I look up the basic price for
Going
like
price for a
I-
body?
for like a droid body, like a robot body, not like an android, but like just get a ballpark.
Sure. Go ahead and
Like
roll,
for a droid.
roll
like
computers.
For like,
Yeah. Roll computers.
not like I don't know, look it on the black market.
Right.
19.
19.
So,
I mean, for like an or normal droid, you're probably looking anywhere between 1 and 2,000. But for an android that has a lot of like enough bioware inside of it to like have a soul inhabit it, probably looking at quite a bit more.
right. I'll just show Captain like an iPad with like these numbers listed on it.
Yeah, it says right here that there's no possible way you make more than 10 credits scrapping that body.
I look
Thanks,
at
Rix.
Go ahead and roll diplomacy for me.
Can I assist? I'll step up and say, we have a bodiless android. And if you're just going to scrap this body, I think it's rightfully ours.
Go ahead and
Is
assist.
that how that works?
I got an 11. What's the...
It's 10 is the
action?
DC.
All right, so it's a
Plus two.
22 total.
Actually, I got 12.
Is that with the +2 from the assist?
Look, I don't know who you're trying to scam here, but 10 credits isn't going to cut it. What will cut it, we'll call it 600 credits, and you didn't see it from us.
Cap. I'm gonna like lean in behind the captain here. Tell him we'll raise him for it.
What?
Tell him we'll raise him for it. If we win, we get the body.
Oh,
I got these dudes. These guys are chumps, man. Like, come on.
All right.
I mean, what?
I mean, the real question is like, are you scared?
Are we scared?
Yeah, I mean, are you scared of a little competition?
Zero will start putting his rifle back.
They look around. Is someone else trying to buy this?
Do you enjoy racing?
What's racing?
Abort.
You own a ship?
Abort.
Yes, we own a ship.
you've never seen if that ship could go faster than somebody else.
No, people do that.
Yeah.
No.
And we're here actually. See, you've never heard of it. We're here setting up a brand new circuit, and you can get in at the ground floor for the low price of that android body.
Like a circuit, like electrical circuits.
Yeah, exactly. But for racing, where you make a bunch of money.
What's racing?
Denver, tell them how much money you can make racing. Denver, explain racing. This is going to be good.
All right, bud. So pretty much check this out. You get yourself a fast ass ship. It's called Pod, right? It's Pod Racer.
Wait,
And
are we
you're
looking at a
just
ship or a pod? Those are two different things. Do you guys even know what they're
Alright.
talking about?
I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm good as shit at this job, all right? So you get yourself a pod. You didn't know what the hell racing was, so I wasn't trying to talk to you like you're dumb. So you get yourself a pod. Like 20 other people get themselves a pod. You set out a course. You're going to do X amount of laps around this part, right? And you just pedal to the metal, just shooting fire out of your ass on that thing, just trying to get. You want to be the first one across the line on that last lap. So
What's a lap?
one whole time around that circuit, around the track.
Maybe a demonstration could be in order.
You want to race about it?
No, it's cold outside.
Not if you're going super fast.
That just makes it colder.
Yeah.
You got
Wait, can we drive in here? Are there cars driving around in this dome?
No, there
or
is no. It is mostly not at least up in the loading docks where you guys currently are. You guys haven't been down below to see what the actual city itself looks like. But at least up here and above this dome area or this like elevated pillar, you can't see that far down.
Okay, perhaps I didn't make myself clear as Domino grabs the cart. This body is rightfully ours. We have an android that needs it, and you're just going to scrap it. So again, we're just going to take this if you don't sell it to us.
It's a lot of approaches going on right now. This is fun.
Can
I
roll
was trying to.
intimidate?
Do
Yeah.
I got
something.
one. We'll
Forward.
challenge them to a history contest. Whoever answers the most questions about certain things wins the body.
That
You
was
could have
20.
20.
Your topic is trivia. Name all of the Vindicated gasoline movies.
Look, just because you're a big scary Vesk, we're not looking for any issues. If you need to take it, take it.
I'm gonna sense motive on that right there.
Hold on. We are not trying to go to jail today.
Give them the $10 and make it legal.
We're not taking any money from you guys. You're
There we go.
currently in the process of stealing from us.
No.
Domino,
You gave
Domino.
this body to us.
Domino, we're not trying to steal things. We're wheeling and dealing. You know what I
Where
mean?
did they get the body?
That's a great question. Where did you scavenge this body from? How much did they ask for initially? I don't remember.
600.
600.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna like send a text message to Cap like, can we just fucking pay them the money?
Yeah, it's feeling that way.
With their sense motive, I mean,
Yeah, I
they'll-
got a 17.
I mean,
We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Let's just
You guys
take
are
the body.
pulling it, and they're taking it off like, "Hey, no, stop, please, don't take our stuff. Oh no!" As they begin to like search around.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to get the fuzz called.
Yeah. No, we're taking it like Domino was saying. My colleague here is he's a no nonsense type of Vesk. We're gonna take it for the fair price that you offered, just as he said originally. Here are your 600 credits.
We'll make sure to let the people know exactly what kind of people you guys are.
Yeah, no, sorry if he intimidated you a little bit. We're trying to help people. We're here, to install a racing system out here
Steal from
because
people.
What did I steal from you?
Not now, but it's what your group is attempting to do.
Because let me be very clear. I can steal from you and not give you the 600 credits, and you can fuck off.
I mean, you could.
Why are you negotiating with this asshole?
I'm starting to come around to Domino's thinking here.
I'm just gonna grab the credits, kind of put it down, be like, "Thank you." Just gonna grab the box.
Yeah,
Just gotta run out.
They take the credits.
I'm here to do two things, and that's to kick ass and smoke grass. All right. So
And I'm all out of grass.
and I've been out of grass for 7 days.
The Yosoki sort of just chuckle and take their cart and move on.
Before they leave, just hey, y'all know where I can score some weed.
Right here, and they reach in their pocket and just pull out a middle finger and just walk away.
Oh, shit, that's cold, brother.
Domino, give me that. Where's that spear?
I sold the spear, but you can have a. What do I have?
You know what? I've got a grenade. Never mind. I got this.
I've got my fist.
This is what I wish I had, a tactical baton, so I could whip it out like an asp. Just
Yeah, but
oh,
now
you
you
want
just-
tussle, bro?
Now you just have a cane,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, just take it.
I pull off one of
Too
my
much
grenades and
cooler.
I throw it.
Just-
wait,
What?
what?
and that's where we'll go ahead and take our break. So we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Where we'll be making new characters?
Where something
way-
will be happening.
I didn't steal from them. I was just threatening them. They're the ones that gave it to us and then called it stealing, which is a total lie.
No, they never said you can have this. Like, oh no, stop taking
I
our
didn't
stuff.
take-
No.
I was just implying that it was ours.
Anyway, 5 minutes. We'll see you guys. And who knows what's gonna happen anymore? I just don't even know. We'll be back.
Woohoo.
hi, we're back. The recap. The crew, upon getting to this new planet, asked to go to a town full of droids, and they were given a town full of droids. Upon leaving town full of droids, they went to Mulmer, which is a extremely large trading city, and they found Freedom 11 a body, and a grenade was thrown. And that's pretty much wraps up what we've been doing for the last hour and a half. Let's go ahead and resolve that grenade.
So yeah, I tossed this grenade.
Yep. Did you pull the pin or
Eh.
you just throw the grenade?
Oh
itself?
no, I pulled the shit out of that pin. All right, so
Okay.
the grenade is thrown. Right.
Okay.
And the Yosoki are like, oh shit, that's a grenade.
They
And
are
they duck
indeed.
it. And out of my hollow grenade,
Uh-huh.
their own finger rises up and flips them off. And I just walk away.
That's an
You-
assist to the intimidate, right?
You gosh dang trickster, you. I thought we were all gonna die.
Well, if we want to throw down, this is the place to do it. I'll
As
take on the
you
entire police force.
throw the grenade, it goes and smashes down. You do see 3 turrets come out of the floor, like out of the ceiling, aiming around at you guys. As the middle finger pops up, and the turrets go back in to the ceiling.
I think
Yeah,
the
walk
turrets
away.
liked your joke too.
I mean, technically, I just added money to their scrap. Like, they're just going to go pick it up and scrap it. So, they can't be too bad.
Maybe we should be scrappers.
You know,
Seem
that's
to
not
make
a
a lot
bad
of
idea.
money.
Yeah.
We could start with the androids in this podunk trader's town.
Well, we officially have a bad reputation here. We tried as hard as we could. We really did.
Do you
Let's
think
head
people
back
want
to
to
the
work
ship.
with us now because we have a bad reputation?
Yeah, I think that that's exactly what's going to happen. That's a great call,
Yes.
Rick. Let's get Freedom 11 into this laser hole-ridden body,
So
and we'll go from there.
the worst reputation gets the best jobs. Got it. And I just start
Yep.
flipping people off as we walk around.
Nice. This
I mean,
You
what,
go
there's
ahead.
one Starfinder, 10 different gangs.
Right.
Don't worry, we'll just have to
Clearly.
run. We'll just have to run from people on this planet too. It's fine.
Um,
On the
As
way,
we walk away, can I try to steal our credits back?
Yes.
okay, so this is how we're gonna do this.
Doesn't say something all session, wants to
Yeah.
steal some shit. I love it.
No,
Colleen,
Don't say
Before she
that.
keeps it
was
for
she
herself.
even with us?
it's
yes.
It's huge.
Okay, first off, hold on, I need to see something.
Be fair, they're taking cover from a grenade. I just
No,
threw at them.
I am perfectly aware of what they're doing.
Is there a way I can assist? Like, can we make eye contact and be like, oh yeah, fuck these guys?
No.
Does anybody have diversion? That would help, right?
I can be a
I
diversion.
threw a grenade. That's all I got.
All right, so let's go ahead and have
Child.
Thrawn go ahead and just roll a intimidation. And Kali, go ahead and roll a stealth for me. And then a sleight of hand.
I just start dancing.
19 intimidation.
This is where Collie pulls out pilot numbers. She's like 84.
I got 107.
Yeah.
On
I
a
stole out of their
D20.
vault while I was at it.
I have all
Stealth.
their information.
Stealth 26, sleight of hand 29.
Here's we got a new crew member. This is their firstborn child. I just stole.
Congratulations, this baby is now Freedom 11.
As as they dive down, Kali, you sort of dive down with them, next down to them. As you're like getting and standing back up, you go ahead and help them up. And as you help them back up, you slide your hand in and steal the cred stick back, pocket it, and begin to run off and catch up with your group.
She's like, sorry, my captain's a dick sometimes. Just
Does this mean I can add those credits back?
It means you can absolutely
yeah.
add those
What's your
credits back.
one-liner, Collie, that you give him? What's the?
I don't know. Sometimes my group can be an asshole. Sometimes.
Just one
I mean,
pucker.
And I'll flip them off. Like flip you guys off in front of them.
Yes.
you're not wrong. It's the truth. It's
Right.
technically the truth.
Not even sometimes.
I disagree.
See?
Every time Domino gets flipped off, he's just like, I disagree.
Wrong.
So you go ahead and you steal the cred sticks back. You have your android body that you're carrying back to your ship.
Hold on. Otto assumes that Collie lets us know.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a solid point. Do I get my money back, Golly?
I'll
You
tell
can.
at the
Hey,
ship or not.
you can 100% tell me no.
I'll tell you at the ship or not.
Well, I'm gonna minus it off Hephaestus for now.
On the way back to the ship, Zera, I did want to kind of look over the android body and just look at the injuries and just try to do the mystic cure or the my magic touch to see if I can heal it HP to see if it does anything.
Sure.
It just heals up to 15 HP.
Okay. You go and heal it, and you see where the wound was, the underneath, like, so there's the metal exterior to the body that has that BioWare sort of makeup to it. It begins to fill in and become whole again as the body is now one piece. There's no laser holes or anything in it, but it's still laying lifeless.
That is mighty handy and is making my job a whole lot easier. Can you pump it with more?
Yes. I just wanted to see if it would have any effect, and it seems to have worked out greatly. This time I'll actually cast the spell, Mystic Cure, and heal it.
Okay.
12 more HP.
12 more. The body looks to be completely fine. Doesn't look like it's damaged in any way.
That is really good to know.
To the ship.
As you're flipping people off, walking to the ship.
We're the No Mercy Explorers! We hate you!
That said, if you have any jobs, send them our way.
We are looking for work, you...
You guys go ahead and get the body on board. What do you do?
We'll hold it up. So Cameron be like, is this blue enough?
It'll suffice.
I wanted to know so
You're gonna have to run us through how do we do this.
You remove your
Hold on.
firewalls.
Will you die if you're green?
All right, can I get like a written promise that you will not take over the ship and destroy us all?
I cannot write as I do not have a body, so no.
You can put it in text form. It's fine.
Yeah, Isan.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Now we have something legal. All right. Cool. Firewalls
To our ship.
are removed.
Firewalls begin to remove. You guys see all the lights sort of begin to change colors and go back to normal. And then you see the whole ship power down.
Gosh dang it.
A few
Otto?
minutes go by. The ship begins to power up. You guys hear a very familiar voice of Al. Powering on. Full access reacquired.
Raid Shadow Legends.
As you guys look at the body and the chest begins to move. Breath has been taken. Looks like Freedom 11 has now entered the body of the android.
Hey.
Domino kills it.
Just
Throw a
I didn't
grenade.
think it-
I'm surprised they weren't already in binders by the time they were.
Right.
Ooh, good point. Grapple check.
Hello, Freedom 11.
Hello. Thank you for returning my soul to a body. It's nice
I'm
to move freely again.
glad you landed. You know, of all of the ships in the drift, you landed on ours.
what was it like to be a ship?
It was floating nothingness.
Are you one of those all natural droids, or should we go get you clothes?
I mean, she is currently in a set of clothes right now that the
Oh,
body was
okay, I
currently
just-
wearing.
Okay, I didn't know for sure. I was like, she's just bot.
does-
I don't know.
He doesn't understand clothes yet. We're still working on it.
You
No,
weren't
I
watching me
assumed-
polish my
I
armor,
assumed
were
the
you?
the bot was like the android was just like an like here you robot. Here you
No,
go.
it looked like it was in just a shooting or something. It was wearing clothing.
Oh,
Most
never mind then.
androids wear clothing.
Teller, redact that from the statements, please.
Redacted.
All of you begin to get a warning that pops up on your comlink from the infosphere. And you guys begin to hear a loud whoop, whoop, coming from outside.
Shit, what did we do this time?
You
Oh,
look
it's
down.
For sure for us.
You look down and you're saying, well, none of you can understand it, but besides Ferrix, unless if you have the spell active, which says that the planet is under attack.
It depends on how long it's been, I guess.
It has been solid 15 minutes since you.
Oh
looked
yeah,
at
it's
the
still up
atmosphere.
then.
Yeah,
I still got another 15 minutes.
this says the planet is under attack.
Looks like that's a warning alarm for being like an invasion, or perhaps maybe a collision of bullets. I think is how it translates.
Does it say by who?
Does
I'll
it?
just kind of look at Denver and be like, to our stations, I guess. I'm just gonna run to the engine bay and just start firing it up.
We're gonna say, "Al, start the engines."
Nah!
And while we could run, we also have the body. I mean, the body now has a personality. Perhaps the body can state its make a statement to the authorities if they're after us. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm still.
before-
What?
I don't know.
Before I leave the room, you say that, I'm gonna poke my head back in the room and be like, what?
I'm saying, what are they? Assuming they think we're attacking them, which we're clearly not. We have the body. The body can speak for itself and say, "Oh,
Hey,
the other people stole me."
hey, Big D. The body's
What?
got a name. Body's
Phrasing?
got a name there, big guy.
What
I
is-
like
Are
the
we-
other name.
Are we still doing phrasing?
Nah, I mean, if we're doing phrasing, that's whatever. But their name's Domino. They're massive. They're Big D. That's just the way it's gonna be.
I'm gonna start checking the cabin pressure and making sure that we're not all hallucinating or going crazy. Is it oxygen in here?
There is plenty of it. Normal levels.
All right.
As
much,
you hear, and you guys can see off in the distance, a large ship, a little bit larger than yours, just crashes into the planet's surface.
And what type of ship was that?
Yeah, I was. What kind of shit is that?
I stand corrected.
Once
Don't
the
think
alarm's
we're
not
going to war
about
for
us.
a dead body.
Roll a culture check for me.
-5 because it's a ship and I'm an ace pilot.
Uh-huh.
Is a 15.
15. You have no idea what kind of ship that is.
That's
Cap,
good
I've never
news.
seen that kind of ship in my life.
I rolled
That's good
17
news.
if it's in the window and we can all see it.
Yeah, you can all see it, but no, neither of you know what kind of ship this is.
Ow.
Don't worry, I've got it
Okay.
with a
Um,
7. Okay.
I guess fuck it. Might as well roll also. What am I rolling?
Culture.
Culture.
I hear Otto is real good at culture.
He's very
Move on.
cultured.
Well, Captain,
He was a
after
trained
seeing that,
scout.
I think there's really two options. We either hightail it out of here, or the one that I'm leaning towards, we go try to help survivors.
I don't know. That's
First
up to
things
Captain.
first. Not our circus, not our monkeys. So let's just chill for a second. Make sure. Hey, Freedom 11. What are you gonna do now?
Well, I'd like to save those people with you guys.
Okay,
Hey, two for going check for survivors. I like it.
we're saving people.
Oh, I get it. This is like an initiation. If you just joined, you become captain, right? That's what.
Uh-oh.
Confused.
Got some DM fuckery going on.
What do you
Mhm.
mean DM fuckery?
Oh shit! I goofed.
I got a 51.
Okay.
93.
Okay.
didn't
Slash RD 100.
I got a 49.
Okay. Okay. 53, 52. Wow, this is
Hold
this
on.
is the good stuff. This is the
Want
good
me to
stuff.
roll yours, Drew?
No, I got it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I rolled a 93. I wouldn't have
to be
you roll
fair,
it either.
To be fair, the last time Drew rolled a D100, he rolled a 100.
That's
Well,
true.
this time I rolled a 2.
Hey.
Watch 2, it's bad now.
Right.
A planet hits you.
Again.
Again.
An anvil comes out of the air. and hits
1, 2, 3. You guys see multiple, looks like rockets or some sort of projectile come out of the sky and smash into the side of the barrier, which holds. It's just. This is gonna be such a good question.
42.
Exactly.
Next.
Anyone from the Pact Worlds that is. What page is that on? Hold on a second. One moment, please. Where's the timeline?
Have you looked up your butt?
Oh, got me.
I don't know why. As soon as you said that, it just made me think of Charlie Day with this board and all the red lines.
Sort of.
Pepe Sylvia isn't even real.
I hate it here.
It freaks me out how accurate the voice is.
About bird law, okay?
Now do that as Luigi.
It's a me, Luigi.
I swear to God, if it doesn't sound like that, I'm gonna get so mad.
Anyone over the age of 40.
Nope.
Pact World years.
No.
And is part of the Pact Worlds. Now, as the ships begin to get closer, can see this sort of ship begins to look familiar. Is anyone meeting that criteria? I think just Kali. Yes, just Kali. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Is it in human years or cat years?
Human years.
I think cat years and human years are the same.
They're
Yeah,
not
what
the
are-
same. Remember, we had this conversation. I think Kali's like Pact World wise. Kali's like 300 and some odd years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still disagree with all that.
Yeah. Cat
Oh,
years
I got-
equals human years times 9.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
I am.
That's
Do I get to roll half?
going to be a 21.
21. You didn't fight necessarily in this war, but you definitely saw a lot of news coverage over it. That's a swarm ship.
A swarm ship.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know that from the the Vescarium? Because they were.
Yeah. So that Pact Worlds or the Vescarium would know that, as long as you were alive at 291 AG.
Can I make a culture check to see if I can recognize the ship just from what the ship is?
Sure.
All right.
What year is
now
it?
Otto
319?
291 AG.
Current
Otto
year is
would have heard
319, correct.
291.
swarm ship.
So yeah.
JJ does not know what a swarm ship is.
So I got a 28. On the
28.
culture check for this ship. Ace
What are we
Pilot, I've
rolling?
done a lot of reading on ships.
Um,
A lot of World War II documentaries.
You're
One
fine.
more too.
yeah. It's a swarm ship.
Would somebody elaborate?
The swarm's not a good thing.
We need to leave.
Oh, these bugs?
Yeah, these are what the Sheeran came from.
The Sharon broke off and said, "We don't want to be that no more."
These are why the Vesk haven't taken over the Pact Worlds.
You're welcome. I don't know.
That's a big old swarm ship. I don't know what the fuck it does or what it's about. I just know that that's a swarm ship, and that sounds real fucking bad.
You guys do notice one of these smaller crafts that is on your floor, on the 16th floor, or I guess you guys are back up to 18th. On the 18th floor, takes off, and right where it hit, like right before it hits the barrier, it stops and like drifts around. You can see the tail end of the ship scrape up against the dome, almost as if like it's locked, unable to exit, or people are also unable to enter. Over the ship's intercom, you guys receive a message from the tower saying the city is under attack. No one is permitted to exit or enter the city.
Well,
We should still leave. Is there anything preventing us from leaving?
The
Denver?
dome's locked. We just watched that dude almost crash.
Blast through it.
All right.
No, that's just not the approach we're taking here.
Spinning around in the chair at the helm, just like, all right. I'm down for a lot of really dumb shit.
We found Denver.
We found the limits here.
But we know that it's a solid wall there, Domino. What do you want me to do? Put big old punchy fists on the front of the ship so we can just hiya on our way on out of here. That's not how it works, bud. Like, I would love it if I could break the ship down on a molecular level and just slither my way on through all the molecules and get on out, no problem. But fuck, that's not how it works, dude. Shit. Get your head out
This
of your
old town can't
cloaca.
defend us against this swarm.
Nah.
You are. Why are we not defending ourselves against the swarm?
Because we'll die. We need to leave.
Rix is currently
Terrible
doing
attitude.
Rix is currently doing calculations to try to figure out how he could molecularly go through what frequency we'd have to be at. That's what I'm doing in the background.
We just jump in the drift before the shield. We're good.
What if we just hit the drift in the city?
Would
Yeah,
that work?
I mean, something would happen. It wouldn't be the greatest thing for probably anyone.
I mean, you're just jumping planes. No big deal.
Right.
I feel like we'd all be evil at the end of it. But
Yeah.
Already there.
Really?
Already
Wasn't the
there.
Swarm at that point.
Join me.
Can I flick on like a news channel or something and like get more information about what's going on here?
Yeah, you can turn on the infosphere.
Yeah. Beep.
You go and look at the infosphere. You can't tell what's being said. But
Rix. I need you.
more or less, the town of where'd it go? Arak, Oloth, and Zoltal have been severely damaged, if not destroyed. Molmer and Mitz are still standing, though. looks like the barriers went off before
Well,
the attack occurred on that portion of the planet.
I've got good news and bad news. Which one do you want first?
Bad news.
Out of the 5 cities, there's only 2 left.
Well, what's the good news?
We're in one of the ones that's left.
Okay, put that together. I need to figure out the leadership structure in this city that we're in current. Can you make that happen?
Can I make that? I guess I'll look.
I have the perfect plan. Now,
20?
everybody hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. Captain, you get on the horn, you talk to the tower, tell them, hey, rally up the militia, we're down to go fight. They open up the barrier just long enough for us to get out of here. Well, I send us just straight out into space. And I'm gone.
Okay.
Like,
There seem to be a lot of people for running, and Denver, your idea is great if we are running. But I want to pose a different idea. If we leave here, we spent 22 days in the drift, got hit by a planet, and ended up here in the vast, which is like the only place that we would be accepted right now.
Uh-huh.
If we leave here, I don't have a plan to keep us safe. If we leave here, we go back to the Pack Worlds and fight the Vesk / Starfinder.
There's one more idea.
We join the swarm.
I don't like it, but I don't think any of us are wanted in the Empire.
Garium, is that what you're
Star
saying?
Empire?
What
Well,
empire?
who kept one of these spare cryo rifles again? 10-4, running to. He's not using it. I'm gonna run Ferrex's room, and I'm not asking. I'm just going to Ferrex's room, open that shit up, grab it, come back, and be like, just shove it in Freedom 11's face. Like, here you go.
What?
Ferrex's room is locked, but Otto just doesn't care. Otto has bypasses on all of them.
Yeah. You can't keep me out of the ship.
But okay, well, I guess you have a blast. You have a frostbite class rifle with blast on it, so have
There.
fun.
Put some money into that rifle.
Oh, did you really?
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Either
too
way,
late
it's
now.
just-
You get it. So have fun.
I mean, it's just a borrow for the fight. We'll replace it with something else.
it has an
gonna whisper.
underslung shotgun, basically. So
Domino
Is-
leans over and whispers to Freedom. These
Was-
people are a little bit of a pushover, so just take
If
what you
we-
want. Don't complain.
Now with this knowledge, can I retroactively like grab his rifle, realize like, oh, there was time in this, and then put it back and then go take Zerots?
Nope, it's already been done.
it's already been done.
Yay.
Too late.
hey,
That's a disarm check.
Captain, I just want to put it out there. I don't know shit about shapes when it comes to the swarm, all right? But I know that you don't fuck with them because they fuck you.
Sorry.
What is up with this
Phrasing.
phrasing?
No, that's 100% like.
Yeah, it's accurate.
I mean, like you heard, mess with the bow, get the horns. It's that same kind of thing, but like.
But with the proboscis.
So they get all the good jobs. Got it. Putting 2 to 2 together there. I got it now. I'm getting this.
All right.
If nothing else, we are good educators to Rick's.
How is communication? Is it still up on this planet?
I mean, I'm watching the infosphere right now.
Right.
And I'm reading it to you all
Cool.
like a mother hen teaching her babies.
Al, can we get some sort of exterior perimeter scan? Is there anybody nearby?
Scanning. There are 74 other ships located on the spire.
Yeah, that's Al's not helping. What are you going for here, Otto? You trying to find the swarm? You trying to find allies? What are you trying to find?
All of it. Maybe
I still need to
guard,
understand
top.
so we need to make a decision. Do we want to run, or do we want to be the saviors of this planet so that we are welcomed as their heroes and they will protect us from the Vesk and Starfinder?
As of right now, we can't leave.
I will free this planet from the swarm.
Okay, Freedom 11, one vote for freeing this planet
Here's
from
some
this
advice.
swarm.
I
Whole
also
planet.
hate.
All right.
By the way,
Yeah.
welcome to our crew. This is not how we usually. There's usually a party and there's cake, but this is what's going to have to happen. Do you have any armor?
I just gotta lean over and place like a tracking chip on the rifle and be like, there's money in that. If you die, I gotta get that back.
Here's some
there
advice. If the Vesk in the group says to run, we run.
That's decent logic. That's decent logic.
Somebody whose whole life has been try to find a way to jump over it. I don't think we can jump over this one, Cam.
So we jump through it.
Freedom, you seem
Rick,
very.
that's
Can I call you
brilliant.
Freedom?
God
Is that appropriate? At this point, you invaded my ship, and so I feel like we know each other.
It's very personal
What how hell bent are you on freeing this planet from this one?
It would hurt deeply to watch them suffer, but this is your ship.
Okay.
But you have given me a body, so I will
Hold on.
stay with you guys.
I don't think this group of individuals beats an army of anything. That's kind of why we're running in the first place. Otto, you look like you want to say something.
Now, Ferrex, honestly, and not a quick answer. I mean, like a quick solution. Is there any way for us to physically leave right this second without smashing into a pancake on that barrier?
If you want to endanger the lives of everybody here, sure.
No.
Easy.
Okay. So we have to exfil the ship to go either find a solution to bring down the barrier for us to escape, or save people, stop the war. Third option, hide out until, this blows over, which they're all going to die. So if we do that, if we hide, we're going to have to hide real well and still get off the ship because they're going to check the ship. Either way, we have to get off the ship.
I don't think there's anywhere to hide because eventually this barrier is going to go down and everywhere on this planet it's going to be -40.
When do you think this barrier is going to go down?
If this barrier isn't going to go down, we have infinite pills that will keep us alive, and we can just chill here and wait this thing out.
You guys hear outside of your ship just a loud boom.
I look out the window.
You look out the window and you begin to see the barrier fall.
Denver? Time to do Denver things. Everybody get to your battle stations. We're getting the fuck out of here.
I'm spinning around in my chair, pulling my sunglasses.
Where's the spot?
It's the sunglasses, just like flipping them down as I'm flipping switches and just talking to Al, getting everything
happens.
going.
Ollie, this is Freedom 11. They are your intern. I need you to show them how to shoot shit.
Sounds great.
Yep.
Al, why aren't my switches working?
No response.
Al, why aren't my switches working? Otto, give me the engines. I need power. Come on, bud.
Hold on, I'm rolling my engineering. I got a 32.
Come on, bud.
I rolled a nat 20. Holy shit.
32.
Access those maintenance panels.
All the electronics are fried. The blast, you assume, is probably an EMP that just went off.
How long would it take me to repair this normally?
I mean, it was a big EMP large enough to, one, knock out your ship, but also the shield that was surrounding the city, so you don't know the extent of the damage.
2 minutes.
So a few days, probably.
I can assist with engineering.
I
Yeah,
would
let's get on it.
love that. If I felt it would have, fuck it, yeah, get down here. Let's, all right.
Yeah, Freedom 11 and Otto and Rick's, you're all on mending / fixing / repairing duty. Like, this is, we need this ship up and running or as close to possible.
Go ahead, Freedom 11, go ahead and roll engineering, and just let me know if you get over a 10 for the assist.
Do I have to roll again?
Yes, you will, because that was just to assess exactly what was going on with the ship.
All right. That one was only a 17.
Indeed. Love it.
Okay, cool. You get +2 for freedom to help you.
Denver.
Plus, like 2 more rolls?
No, just a
Or-
+2.
So
19.
19.
19. I mean, you're gonna try. You don't know exactly what's wrong. You know, a lot of like the circuitry is just fried in general. But outside, but you guys can all hear just the sounds of explosives going off. As you hear a loud explosion and you guys begin to shake. You guys, as it feels like the ground becomes uneven. As you guys begin to feel everything sort of just lean to the right.
Brace yourselves.
As you guys, everyone on the bridge now see the whole pillar just begin to slide to the right as everything just collapses to the to the ground. I need everyone to go ahead and roll a reflex save for me.
Hmm.
Is this a mind affecting?
It's not mind affecting.
This is a diplomacy check, right?
Diplomacy with how well you can react to the situation.
I got a dirty 20.
I got a 14.
23.
I got a
That was a nat.
You got a 6.
I got a 4.
4. Kali, what'd you get?
23.
23. Anyone with a 15 or higher. You guys, everyone 15 or higher is able to relatively either hold on to something or brace yourself against the wall. Everyone else underneath of 15, you guys sort of fall, like, sort of spin over as the ship begins to fall and tumble and sort of smack into the ground. You guys can now see that there are multiple buildings that are just laid to ruin.
Damn it, I said we needed to run.
That would have been great if we ever had an opportunity. I say with like a piece of metal sticking out of my leg. Did we take damage, really?
Yeah, I'm rolling it right now. Everyone
Congratulations, you got a ship
who
that's broken now.
everyone who failed will take a whopping 8 points of damage.
It's quite the whopper.
Mm-hmm. You guys did just fall quite a bit. Or at least your ship did.
Can I take some of my roll and give it to somebody else since I succeeded so hard and just use it as like an assist to try to keep them safe?
No, as all this happened was very quickly, and you were just sort of holding on to the chair as everything sort of fell, and no one was really super close to you.
We're like upside down, but Denver is still in their chair.
Just holding on so tightly.
No, I'm strapped in. I'm just like, that was not my favorite route I ever been on.
Seatbelts.
Oh,
Shit.
Exactly.
Can I take stock of the situation? Or is there the dome went down and we crashed?
Guys,
Is there cold air rushing in that it's gonna kill us? What's the vibe?
Not into your ship. Your ship seems relatively fine. I mean, it had some hull damage from the part of the planet that smacked into the side of it, but after the shields were able to regenerate, they were able to be fine, and repairs were taken. They obviously still need more repairs on the hull itself, but there's not enough to like let cold air come in. But from what you can tell, I mean, right now your ship's sort of like cockeyed, so you're like this.
But our electronics are fried, so
Correct.
Eventually this ship is gonna become an ice cube, and we're all gonna die.
It's gonna, unless you can get some power on it some way, it's gonna be extremely rough. As well,
Great,
I mean,
Ricks.
it's also sealed right now. So once you guys run out of oxygen, it's also another issue.
Great,
Good
Ricks.
point.
I need you to calculate what's gonna kill us first: lack of oxygen or the cold.
Life science.
Life science, I guess.
Zerat, I need to know why the swarm are fucking attacking this planet. Do you have any clue?
22.
That's just what they do. They go out and devour everything as one hive mind, all working together.
Great. Is this planet equipped to fend this off, or are they? Is it worth reaching out for help?
I've never encountered these attacks. That would be a question for Domino, possibly.
Domino, when the swarm lays waste, how much waste does it lay?
The only reason why our systems have joined the pact is because we couldn't defeat the swarm. And even then, we didn't defeat the swarm. We just defended ourselves against it. So, in the vast, it was only a matter of time before they invaded. There's no escape against the swarm. Do you want me to roll a culture check or anything to see if there's like more information?
Yeah, absolutely. And then with your life science ferrex, the lack of oxygen would kill you because like the ship has enough heat in it just based off the computers and all the wiring and everything else. It would keep warm longer than a sealed ship without any oxygen coming into it would.
We have enough insulation, but not enough oxygen.
How long do we have?
What was it was 23?
Yeah.
Probably roughly about 30, 45 minutes worth of oxygen left, and probably like a day worth of insulation.
I start a clock on my comm unit for
Sure.
30 minutes.
I rolled an 11, so if there's anything like why would they be attacking or what they've been doing up until now.
I mean, the swarm just likes to take what it can take, similar to what Zerat was saying. And no one even truly knows how big the swarm is. Like, this could just be a completely different section of the swarm that has no like connection with the swarm that attacked the Pact Worlds and the Viscarium. Like, I mean, it's obviously one swarm, but it could be a different platoon of swarms. Something that you would know as well. They not only like lay waste to it, they will also consume the people that they kill to transform themselves to make better adaptations to who they're fighting. So anyone who has like a lot of fur, who can like survive longer out in the cold, probably going to be first people that are going.
They're here to consume us all.
Out of the pan and into the fire, I guess.
Is there something we can
Order
do with the
into
bikes? Like, can we hook up the bikes to like generators and kick those on and use that as power?
Yeah, that might work.
I
Another.
mean, it's not enough power, I would assume, to get the ship going, but probably enough to run life support, maybe. At least until they run out of fuel. You know what I mean? Gives us a little bit extra buffer.
We have
Not a
we have
bad idea.
we have armor. We have spacesuits that should supply us with at least a day of oxygen.
I'm gonna glance over to Freedom 11. What are they wearing? Is there a spacesuit? Are they gonna die? Like, what's the vibe?
No, but I mean, Freedom 11. You also know, as an android, you don't have to breathe. The cold will kill Freedom 11 faster than the lack of oxygen being an issue.
I don't remember, but I don't frigid,
With a
chilly.
a reduced
I'll
DC,
freeze up at some point.
with a reduced DC in engineering by 5, would they have the parts I could use to jerry-rig the ship back together back at the android shop?
Jerry rig what? Like your ship back together?
Like, just to turn the engine on.
Roll a engineering check for me.
DC minus 5.
Yep.
26.
26. Possible, but it was also a 15-minute flight by spaceship to get here.
full-blown post-apocalyptic scavenger party.
But you also, with
We'll
that
die.
high engineering, like one, like you guys probably won't last throughout the, because of how cold it is outside. But also, if your ship's not working, that means your bikes probably aren't working. It probably also got hit by the EMF.
Well,
Okay.
we have
EMP.
spacesuits on this ship, which can withstand space, which is much colder than -40. So we'll at least have those, like Domino said.
So, put a.
All right.
Should we put a kill order in place as far as like who we want to kill us and vice versa, that kind of thing, just to make it easy on the way out?
Sorry,
Do
what
the
was that?
swarm? Do the swarm speak common as like a standard test if someone starts banging on the door? Is that what you're thinking? A kill order, like if survivors start trying to look for someplace to
Oh.
hide?
No, I was thinking.
So I heard kill order. I just jumped to conclusions.
No,
there's
I'm
so many
thinking
options.
like we're getting close to the end as it is. So like Otto kills me,
Oh.
and then like Thrawn kills Otto.
Hold on.
It's a lot more dark
Collie-
than I was
hold
thinking.
Collie kills Thrawn.
Nope, stop. You're wasting time.
Dying.
It's not going to come down to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Otto?
perfect. I believe in you, Captain. Let's go.
Otto, Rix, and Zerat. We are going to have to science the shit out of this situation. I need you to go into full-on survival mode. We have T-minus 25 minutes until we can't breathe.
Put on the spacesuits. It's not that hard.
And how long are the spacesuits going to give us?
A day.
You
Great.
have armor, right?
I have armor, yes.
You can
I'm-
breathe in that armor.
Fantastic. For how long?
A day.
A day.
Hey.
Outstanding. We are not going to be here for just a day. We can't fucking fly.
But we
Then
don't
I've
have to
got
worry about it
armor.
right now.
It's
Like-
a day per level.
All right.
Well, not everyone has.
Absolutely.
Not everyone
We
has level
absolutely
3
have to
armor.
build some sort of shelter that is going to both be. We're not going to be attacked by the swarm, and we're going to be able to live in minus 40 degrees.
Like my-
Correct me if I'm wrong, but we need to science the shit out of the situation.
So with my three engineering rolls that I've made since the EMP went off, about how long would I assume it would take me and now Freedom to fix this?
After getting a pretty good looks at the circuitry and stuff, you probably have to scrap ships that weren't affected by the EMP to fix the circuitry on your ship.
Okay. I will inform that to Captain. There's lots of ships around us that we could do this with. Most
Motherfucker.
of their
Okay.
occupants are still alive, and inside of them probably also will be dying in.
No, any ship
Close
around
down.
us was also affected by the EMP.
Yeah, but I'm sure, just like our ship, there is some parts unaffected.
Are there any parts that are unaffected in our ship?
Every single thing electronic in any sort of way is not working.
Yeah,
Uh,
because what I heard,
So
I
that
heard
sound
was
like
Is Freedom 11 not working then? 'Cause
Freedom
they're
11's
like
fine
half.
because they have biometrics that's also
Just-
keeping them alive. But
All right,
something
if
that
that's
you
the
guys
case, then
do see, walking from like the hallway up to you guys see Sunny sort of buckled over, sort of grabbing onto the wall with her vine, like just sort of her hands are holding her stomach together, but you guys see like the vine sort of keeping her steady, walking the best you can. As you guys do see a large metal rod coming from the middle of Sunny.
Zerat.
I'll
Sonny,
run over.
no.
Sonny, and then I'll spend a resolve point to do my mystic touch again.
'Kay.
Or healing touch and heal her 15 HP.
When the wound, I mean, it heals. It's no longer bleeding, but there's still a metal piece within her. And when you look up, you see half of her face is porcelain, like the mask that was on the wall.
Ugh.
Denver, I need you to make a will save.
Forgot about that curse. It's like the perfect storm. Swarm, environment curses.
Got
Crazy.
a 10?
10.
Mr. Thrawn, I don't feel so good.
Hold me, Domino.
It's like, Captain Vancer, I don't feel so good.
You take 26 points of psychic damage.
Thrawn is on the verge of a full mental breakdown. This is a lot.
And when you take that, it almost just feels like a massive migraine just smacked you in the back of the head. But when it rushes forward, it just says, "Be quick." And then it almost like the migraine fades away.
So I want to put everybody on the same page here. That took all of my stamina, and I am now about halfway through my actual HP. So that sucks. I'm looking at Otto, just absolutely just like blood coming out of my nose from this migraine. Just like I don't know, man.
All right. Everybody listen up. We don't die in this frozen ass, weird ass place to cold damage. That's just not a thing that happens for us, okay? Rix, I need you to optimize the amount of time we can live with the resources we currently have, including spacesuits, given the number of people that we have, including Freedom 11. Freedom 11, I need you to go with Rix and talk to him about situations you can survive in and not survive in. That's kind of where we're at right now. You may be uncomfortable for a certain amount of time, but we got your back, and we're going to make sure you get through this. Okay?
Thank you.
Otto, how long do you need to repair this ship, given you have all of the parts?
Oh, given I have all the parts,
Yeah.
Bruce?
Well, if every single circuit was fried in your spaceship, probably a month of nonstop day in and day out of working on your spaceship.
You know, I remember a point in time where there was a small Yosoki that just had a bag full of parts because everything was the redundancy.
You and I. That's true. Rix, if Rix were helping you, how long do you need?
With
Sounds like
Rix
we need
and
a new
Freedom?
ship.
We're pretty much rebuilding a ship. Like,
We need a new ship.
yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it
probably
better
new ship.
to abandon ship?
Yep.
Probably for now, yeah.
Okay, great.
Get some building, start a fire, a big fire, and then fight in a war.
Did you always want to fight in a war?
Because my other plan, instead of
Kinda.
abandon ship, listen to my other plan.
Okay.
There are a group
Mhm.
of Yosoki scavengers
Okay.
that are very close to us, and we know what they look like.
Yeah, okay.
If I send Zerat and Denver to go find if they're alive and find them, it's possible we can scavenge enough parts to actually make this ship work.
No, not in any
It's
amount
gonna
of time.
take a month.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
take
take-
forever.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
know
gonna
it's going to take a month, but
we're gonna have to fight in this war.
how are we supposed to survive in minus 40-degree weather?
That's big fire, lots of coats. Getting inside of buildings.
Spacesuit.
You just survive. You just have to
Okay, so you want to become nomads on this planet.
That's
until
what
we get the
got.
fuck off this planet.
Okay.
If we act quickly, we might be able to find some people that have winter clothing. If we're lucky, they've already died.
You want to go find other people who are trying to survive and steal their shit?
Sounds like they're already dead. In
That's for
his
them, but
theory.
again, they might.
You guys begin to
Yeah.
hear on the side of your ship, like on the where the in the hole where you guys would exit and enter your ship, you guys begin to hear.
Everybody gear up.
Zerat will head over to Android
Like I'm
11.
not already.
Do our weapons even work?
All
Like,
right.
do our comm units work? Do our spacesuits and our environmental shit like how extensive was the EMP?
As you looked, whenever you made your timer, it was working just fine. It looks like it was mostly meant for large craft and for
So
the shield.
we kind of got protected by other shit that it hit.
Right. It was more of like whether it was the installation of your ship or whatever the case is, like your equipment and everything else is working as intended. Freedom 11, your armor that you've chose for like character creation and stuff like that, that is currently what you have equipped. So there is that. It was just on you whenever you were put onto or into that body. So you have all your equipment, just a heads up.
Your firearm hid in those pockets?
You look at, there's a bag that was next to them. You look, like, you can open up the backpack, see like what else you had, or that you have, I guess is the better way to put it. And there is indeed like a firearm that is holstered inside, as well as a melee weapon, some sort of knife.
Perfect. I'm just gonna kind of grab that back, give it back to Zerat or
Ferrex.
Ferrex.
Zerat's like, ooh, new rifle.
Like,
That sounds different.
Just
Maybe
trade
this
it
body
around.
was worth 600 credits.
Yeah. Worth roughly about 4,000 credits.
Okay. Apparently we are nomads on the ice planet Hoth at this point. So something is outside of our ship.
yeah, housekeeping's here. I forgot.
Who was on the
Housekeeping.
bridge? I know there were some people that
Assume
went to
everybody.
engineering.
I figured we would have came back at this point to
Okay.
explain, like, it's fucked.
Everyone on the ship, you guys can see. Let me go ahead and get the page pulled up here. It's going to have a picture for me. One time for the one time. Of course not. Sorry. 1 second, guys.
So I just Googled the swarm, and they're terrifying.
A little bit.
Oh my god.
You guys currently see this on the front windshield. There's two of them, sort of like peeking in.
Good. The murderer will come swiftly.
Hey,
They sort of
Why?
peek in, look at you guys. You see them like look up. Their mouths begin to move, and then they move on.
You're sure you want to leave the ship?
On the outside, you guys can hear very, very muffled, but screams, just like absolute screams. You guys can still hear loud explosions going off in the background, just making sure that the sense of war is around.
Once we leave the ship, we need to act quickly.
Act in what manner specifically? To fight?
Quickly.
Do you want to run? Do you want to fight?
We should run. We shouldn't engage unless we have to, because they're just going to swarm on us.
Well, Sunny isn't looking too good.
It's like
Oh, yes.
I can.
Why,
Zara,
you
is
didn't
this
heal her?
gonna
What's going
hurt?
on?
Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't it?
Because I've never been impaled before. Domino.
Here, drink this. It'll help you. We'll give her some of that Whatever that rum was I bought in like episode
Yeah.
2.
From she drinks like this thick black ichor that you got. She just do it, and just look up to you, Domino, and just tells you to do it.
Just hold your nose and swallow.
She's talking, ripping.
I'm still talking phrasing.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant forcing the drink down your throat.
No,
Oh.
that I'm fine with.
Are you ready?
No. Ah! As you just hear a loud, and you guys heard this blood curdling scream before. Sometimes you guys go into combat, but it is extremely loud as she begins to like grab her hand and her like stomach begins to bleed again. I'm assuming, Zerat, you want to go ahead and heal her again?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'll cast a spell.
And I can also use my Scorch Suture if it can aid.
Are you going to cast a spell? Or are you going to use medicine? Zerat.
I casted the spell. 8 HP.
8 HP. Heals her up enough to get her back up. You can tell she's definitely winded. But herself is whole. Denver, you have a bad headache?
Yeah, 100% I do.
And-
What'd yours tell you?
Not good.
All right, yeah, mine said be quick.
Mine said take your time. But mine was also the bad stuff last time.
Yeah,
Yours was the good stuff.
No, mine said drown. And I think Denver said like run or something, and then I pressed mine, and then the water came, and it was not good.
And as like they're trying to get words out, just what, and just like leans over and throws up from migraine. Just
Everybody put on a spacesuit. We have 1 day to get the fuck out of here.
Well, give or take.
Give or take what?
Rick,
Sure, I could
Specific- like
survive
it-
longer than a day. Personally.
Look at that Vesk mentality coming through.
Okay, don't take a spacesuit. I'm going to tell you.
Is Denver looking rough?
yes.
All right.
Denver's having a bad day.
Oh, that's some migraine. I'll go ahead and spend a resolve point. Use my healing thing.
Zerat, you seem to be pushing yourself.
Well, we're in a bit of a situation right now. I think it is warranted. 16 HP.
Nice.
Beautiful bug man.
I think that's the first time I said Zerat.
Right. Actually should
Actually.
care. It's weird. Uncomfortable, actually.
So, all right. In words are hard. In the spirit of being completely transparent with y'all, that migraine hit felt like it was going to split me in half. But it's just like on repeat now, just bouncing around my head, just saying, be quick. And I don't know what the hell it means.
Oh, we're going to be quick because we don't really have another option in staying here a certain death. So,
How many days since you've had the curse?
At least 22.
How long did they say we had?
24. It's been 24 days. You guys arrived 2 days prior to leaving. Or you guys left on the second day after arriving back. Actually, adding up, roughly, based off the 30-day lore,
Minus 6 hours.
you
Thank you.
have
Somebody appreciated what I
probably
did.
5.5 days.
Thank you for taking the 6 hours into account. I appreciate it.
5.5 days? Because you guys
Five and a
drifted
quarter
back.
days.
All right.
I don't know what else to do besides. I mean, Rix has led me to believe we have about 1 day to survive if we leave here, but Domino seems pretty confident we're gonna be fine.
I said I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'm
In freedom.
deaf not gonna be fine.
Well-
So we have 1 day to find shelter.
While we're
Let's be
making
quick.
while we're making this plan, like everything going on, can we call that 10 minutes so I can burn a resolve point to get my stamina
Yeah,
back?
100%. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, in that 10 minutes, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go scavenge and tell people to scavenge like any food you have stored, like go alcohol, weed, whatever it is, like
Anything
Whatever
pack your
combustible.
bags. Yeah, pack anything that works because we're getting the fuck out of here. If we have like 20 minutes to pack all this shit.
You see me run in my room, grab a slightly bigger backpack. I'm done.
Is there anything combustible on the ship? Books? I know Sunny might have had some books.
yeah,
or-
Sunny will absolutely pack all of that stuff, and she will even take the small little book chip that was given to her by Collie. And then everyone, you are packed up, ready to head out into the big, scary, swarm-covered world.
Should we leave a note for Al?
Buddy.
No.
No.
I think Al's dead.
That's who's Domino's upset about.
I sat through that goddamn Raid Shadow Legends ad so many times.
For what?
This Raid Shadow Legends and Me Undies. It's the
You-
only ones that they could get a sponsorship for.
You
Same.
got cursed just to unlock Al, just to have him ripped away from us immediately.
I got cursed, and I'm mad about it. And my reward from getting cursed is dead.
Direct that
True.
anger at the swarm and into survival. We'll get
I'm-
through this.
I don't
Everybody
die.
rack your brain for anything silly or funny you've said while we're on the ship that could actually help us now.
I'm gonna pull the
think
main
everything
hard
I've-
drive.
Everything I've said has been funny.
What?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you said, like, oh, yeah, I made a bunch of firewood, like, that would come in real handy right now.
Nah, Domino just worked out for 22 days.
Ferrex is gonna pull the main hard drive.
Oh, that's a good
Okay.
point. That actually might come in handy.
I
I've got one
some
reroll on
weed
an
and-
athletics check.
All right, Rick's pulled the
Got
main
some weed and hard
drive.
liquor.
We have liquor. We have weed.
We have a hard
Hey.
drive.
There's
When it-
probably a decent amount of Twinkies laying around.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been
When
made
it
yet,
comes-
actually, so no.
Some
Twinkies?
of them have to have been made. There's no way there's not a stale Twinkie.
I'm
Zerot
sure
made like an entire tray of them one time.
That's
so-
fair.
I-
That's
I
fair.
believe Denver and I bought some backpacks and torches
Yep.
We
that
did
actually
buy
did.
backpacks and torches.
and beef
We-
jerky.
And some, and we have beef jerky.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many torches did we buy? That's
I
heat.
think we bought like
That-
3 torches.
3 torches that were promptly
Insane.
soaked in jumping in water.
Well, I'm sure
Well,
they're
they're-
dropping it.
Yeah, probably. It's been 22 days, I guess.
Dip them in this rum I have.
That'll do it.
We've got
Crazy
rum.
Maybe that will give some of us enough warmth to avoid the environmental damage.
See, this is
Way to
the
find out.
ingenuity I need.
See, now when we're out there, we take one of these torches. One of them swarm motherfuckers comes up to it. We just put that torch in his mouth and say, "Eat some hot shit," and hopefully it works.
Domino, I have a question for you.
Zerot.
What are the odds of us commandeering a swarm ship?
Oh shit!
Mhm. I have no idea what the structure of a swarm ship is. I don't know if they control it with a hive mind or if it's technological. That might be more of a Denver question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I make a culture check on that just to see if I
You
know
can. It's going to be
anything about?
extremely difficult, but you can absolutely.
Hold on, everybody,
feel it.
everybody, give me your strength. I'm about to spirit bomb this roll.
Unless there's something in the textbooks that I learned in military school.
No. Weirdly enough, they
Okay.
did not teach you the swarm aviation.
This is the time for a 20, and a 20 was had. 29.
You have no idea.
Oh, is that with the -5? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's
Is
still
that
with the
with the
minus five.
-5?
Yep,
What about a -10 because you think I'm cool?
still would fail.
What about a circumstance bonus of really?
Denver
close
can't take
on-
any more circus and bonus because his class already gives them one.
What if I assist them?
Mhm.
Still
Go
not
for the
possible.
assist.
We got a DC.
But
I
DC
take that
was
personally,
45.
just so you
DC
know.
was 45.
Close.
Can I make a piloting? I can't even hit 45 on a piloting check.
Okay.
Hey, are we ready to roll out?
Yeah, I guess.
Got it.
I need to like talk to Freedom 11 a little bit. Like, what do you do well?
Who are you?
Who even are you? Because
Do you
we're
even
in
go
some
here?
shit now. We're like,
Good thing we got you out now. 10 minutes
Yeah.
later, you'd be dead.
Well, one, got some grenades,
Same.
and
Say.
I'm more close up, you know. Punch some people, got some fork knife, you know, pistol, boom, boom,
if
bam.
if
I
you
can do
were
flips and shit.
okay, that's what I needed to hear. Flips and shit. That seals it. Okay, Freedom 11, Kali, I need you to scout and figure out a good, decent way to like avoid all of the swarms of nasty bugs around here, and I need you to do it stealthily.
All right, I think we're on it. Right, Freedom 11.
I'm not the stealthiest,
I'll help you out.
but I'm not bad.
Okay, you back up Kali because Kali's stealthy as fuck. But the rest of us we just argue over Twinkies all the time, so it's really just going to be not productive for us to be there.
All right. You guys go ahead and open the door, and it's extremely difficult. You actually all have to like get together and push open this door. Luckily, the door was pushed open a little bit from the damage, causing the door to bow out. Otherwise, if it was completely locked and shut, you guys would have no way of opening the ship. But thankfully, it was damaged enough to like go ahead and not completely be locked. You guys all grouped together to go ahead and push the door open. And what you guys see, if you guys would do me a solid and hop on to roll 20 real quick, just to see what we're not going to go ahead and start anything, but just to see what it looks like in front of you. Ships are just scattered amongst rubble of buildings. Cars are just everywhere. What was this large spire you guys were on top of is now collapsed surrounding you. Bodies just sort of lay in the street. You do see quite a few of those large swarm-like creatures that were on all fours looking in and sort of doing the same to multiple ships. And that is where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session. Guys, thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out. It was a good time. Welcome to the swarm.
We made it.
We made it, guys. For those of you who are watching podcasts and stuff like that, this will be heavily influenced by Attack of the Swarm. So please try to stay away from anything Attack of the Swarm related. It's an AP that is done by Paizo. So please try to stay away from that if you can. Chat, if you like spoilers, go ahead and watch it. It will have some homebrew elements to it. But that being said, thank you guys. It's been a fantastic time. Go ahead and go a round table that we typically do for our content creators real quick. And then we'll wrap up with some announcements, and we'll call it a night. Thrawn, if you want to go ahead and get us started.
What's up, everybody? I'm Thrawn, aka Travis, aka Stonefeld, aka Stonefeld Analyzes, aka the Get Good Guy, aka Brown Lightning. No,
AKA
What?
Mr. Gimme Please'em, AKA Daddy Fat Stacks and Greenbacks, AKA Mr. Too Much Money.
aka. No, I have been making a ton of content recently, but I have been working with AOE Esports on their amateur arena series. They are committed to building a better amateur scene in League of Legends in NA. So check out the amateur arena / AOE Esports if you want to see some of the stuff that I do. I am currently sort of over all of their data and reporting, so I'll be running scouting reports for all the players there. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
Awesome. Next up, we got Otto.
I go by JRobin7X on Twitch. I'll be streaming 100% starting around 7:30ish tomorrow. We're playing Battlefield 2042 all night, along with every other streamer on the platform right now.
True. Except for me. You won't see me there.
Battlefield 5.
Yeah. Nope. Just kidding. Next up, we have the one, the only, the Ian Flux.
Hey, what up? I'm Ian Flux. If you want to spend any sort of time with me, you can find me at twitch.tv/IanFlux. Or, you can talk to me on Twitter at IanFlux11, Instagram at IanFlux. I'm all over the place. You'll find me. So if you want to come hang out, please do. I am absolutely, completely life sold to Destiny at the moment. So that's just what I do. But I also am a co-host of a podcast called Journey to Mystery, where we're talking about the other Marvel movies, the non-MCU Marvel property movies. So come through. It's on Wednesdays. We're currently on hiatus, but that is what it is. And that's with my buddy Mitch, who runs Geek Elite Media. And if you like podcasts, you should go check out Geek Elite Media. Anything and everything nerdy that is a podcast is over there. If it's not, let us know, and we can try to put it together, because it's a good time. So, with that said, don't forget to geek out.
That was absolutely beautiful. And then, Donnie, if you want to go ahead as well, since you've been hitting the Twitchverse, hit up with your sweet, sweet place to find you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I've finally entered the Twitcherverse, and you can watch me play Pathfinder Kingmaker at Donnie Streams Games. That's twitch.tv/Donnie Streams Games. That's Donnie with an IE. And I stream, I don't really have a schedule, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, most weekdays. Sometimes.
I love
Don't
it.
hold me to it.
Don't hold me to it, though.
Don't hold me to it.
Right. But also, if you want to talk about our podcast.
Yeah, you can find our podcast after it's uploaded from YouTube. I'll upload it to various podcast services on Mondays. You can find it at Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and it's great. If you don't have time to watch, at least you can listen.
Absolutely. Like Donnie said, this will be uploaded to YouTube on Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do premieres where myself and some of the cast members will also come by and hang out, talk about the episode, shenanigans that happened, how we felt about it. It'd be a good time. So make sure you guys go ahead and swing by there. Last but not least, the 24-hour stream for Extra Life will be November 6th, 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. That week we will have not one, but we will have 2 sessions of We Run the Stars, one on Thursday and then one on that Saturday. So TBD on what time we will start, but we will be there for a second session as long as we can get at least most of the table available. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for coming and hang out. Really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys later next week. Have a good one.